Hello! Hello everyone and welcome to episode 7 of RQ Streams, because I actually counted this time. Hello everyone, it's nice to have you here. How are we doing?
And the new bar has triggered.
Look, we've done some updates to RQ Streams like you wouldn't believe. Hello everyone. Hi, good morning. Hey. You probably saw our slick new transition that we've slapped together over the course of the last 3.5 hours.
Yeah. You've been working on that while I've been cooking.
Yeah, Anil's been making amazing food, and I've been sat here at the editing desk where I belong, where I deserve to be, making more art and content for you. I, of course, am Mike.
I'm Anil.
And today we are going to be doing a geography quiz, aren't we? Which is going to be interesting as part of our new Sandbox Sunday initiative. So just to give you the 411, Sandbox Sunday is an idea or a concept that we came up with when we were chatting about what we wanted to do with Twitch, what we wanted to do with the RQ Streams program, and basically what we came up with was a Sunday slot where we could just try stuff. We're going to be using this for a series of different things. So today we're doing the geography quiz, which Anil will talk you through in a second. I'm probably going to be streaming from OMGCon while I'm out there, fingers crossed if my internet holds up. And we've got a plethora of other things that we want to have a go at as well for your entertainment today. So it's going to be a little bit different to what we usually do. It's going to be a step removed from the games tutorials and more towards just having a bit of fun and seeing what sort of cool stuff we can come up with.
This is kind of like the experimental swing slot for us to try out a few things.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yes. Also, I am still cozy today. I've got my beanie hat on. I've got my lovely cozy cardigan. I've got my Pokemon T-shirt because I'm ready for some geography.
Yeah.
And speaking of which,
we're going all over the world. So
we are
as well.
And hence Venusaur, I'm hoping, is going to be able to give me. I'm pointing at my chest. Venusaur is going to be able to give me some solid advice on where Prussia is, for example. But
I think if you're looking for Prussia, Mike, I think your globe is a little bit out of date.
I don't know. I don't know what things are. Anyway, Anil, do you want to talk us through what we're going to be doing today?
So, last week, as part of our Game Blast charity event, we passed the amazing total of £1,000.
We did.
Which Mike had potentially foolishly challenged you all to get us to on the grounds that he would answer some geography questions.
Oh, God.
Well, since we smashed that target...
We absolutely destroyed it.
And we were also running a bit low on time. I decided that let's turn it into a full stream thing. Let's let's put him more on the spot than we would have done already.
I'm genuinely really nervous. Just to give you the backstory, I haven't studied for this at all. I've done no prep. I've done no research. I spent most of this morning watching videos on how to use After Effects to create masks this morning. That's literally all I've done. So I don't know. I genuinely have no idea what Anil has in store for me. All I can see is a blue screen that has the name of what we're going to be doing today on it, and that's it. Anil has done the rest.
Yeah, I have indeed.
I'm totally, I don't know, unprepared.
What we are going to be doing this afternoon is asking Mike a few questions.
Oh, God.
And... since I got up really early this morning, you will be able to play along as well.
Hooray! Will they?
Well, to a certain extent.
To a degree, you can play along.
So, I have knocked up a presentation which will have the questions that Mike is going to answer. We will be showing this to you as well on stream. Obviously, this is the honour system.
I'm just watching.
So, keep your own score. I am going to ask, please do not put answers in chat, even if you are joking, or such, please.
I'm stretching it out, don't worry.
Because Mike can see the chat window, and we don't want to potentially give him any clues with regards to that.
No.
So, what we have this afternoon is let me count, 2, 4, 6,
It's
8.
secret things I'm not going to look at.
So, this is an 8-round quiz.
Oh my god, it's 8 rounds.
Oh, yes. We're going to make a proper stream out of this.
I mean, yes, okay,
Look,
I get it.
You asked me to run a quiz. I do not go half-hearted.
I know you don't go half-assed in anything you do, Anil. I genuinely am very nervous now that I know it's 8 rounds. Oh, God.
So, 8 rounds.
Okay.
1 point for each.
Just 1 point a question. There's no half points.
No half points, sir.
Okay.
So, total of 80 points available.
Okay. So that makes 10 questions around.
Not quite 10 questions around. No, sorry, it's 90 points available. I do apologise. There are 2 rounds which have 15.
Okay, 90 points. Wow. All right.
Yep, 90 points on the cards. There were going to be 100, but one of the rounds I had to tweak because I didn't quite have enough time to do it the way I would have liked it.
Okay, fair enough. 0.5 points if the country exists. Thank you, Crimson ADI. That's lovely. I would appreciate that. Also, actually, can I just point out something? Mm-hmm. Alongside all of our slick new graphics and stuff, if anyone follows us today or if anyone drops us a donation, you'll be able to see our brand new thing, which is going to pop up at the bottom of the screen here. So, and that's not a bait, by the way. I'm not saying that you have to donate. All I'm saying is, if someone follows us, just take a look down here at our brand new graphics. It's going to be cool.
Sorry, Toromeri, I see an Anil Y. I'm not quite sure what that would... what's that referring to? Oh, wow, we're up to 140 people watching you.
Fail.
An exam live on the internet.
I genuinely couldn't be more nervous. Like, this feels like GCSE maths all over again. I got a C in that, and I was happy. And now it's online. Oh my god.
Exactly. Okay, so let's move over to the screen.
You ready for the slick new stinger transition? Here we go. Transition.
And just that.
Boom! Oh, that After Effects goodness.
Where do we want to be?
Where do we want to be? Is that the first question?
I'm just thinking.
London.
No. If you want to be in London, that
I've succeeded. I've succeeded. I'm there. Yay! Look, someone followed us or possibly donated. Yay!
Actually, easiest thing is if we move to the top right-hand corner. So what do I need to drag there? The Logitech window?
For what? What are you trying to...
No, I want to move the camera...
Hold on. Hit studio.
Yeah.
Now just drag the camera. Oh no, you've dragged our graphics, Anil. All of the... Click the Logitech.
Yeah.
And then drag us. We're going to fly. Whoa!
Right.
There you go, then hit studio again.
Studio.
Boom.
Right, okay, good.
I love how we have this brand new stinger transition, and yet we just drag ourselves across the screen. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Sometimes low tech is the best.
How are you feeling? Are you ready to start?
Well, no, but I don't think I ever am going to be ready to start. So I'll tell you what, I'm pretty limbered up. Thank you for following Sir Johnson 95. Yeah. I'm pretty limbered up.
Okay.
I'm pretty warm right now. I've got my Pokemon
Are you
t-shirt
already at home? I hope you have pen and paper if necessary, notepad, phone, whatever. As I say, reminder, please don't put answers in chat, even if you are joking. Mike can see them, and we don't want to give him any help or any hindrance as well.
Exactly. I don't want to have hints. I want to be able to do this by myself and prove to myself that I know something about the world in which we live.
Okay, so Trivial Mike Suit, Geography Edition.
All right.
Round 1, General Geography.
Oh my god, Anil, you put actual effort into this. Questions 15, 1 point each. Okay. Yeah. All right.
So, question 1. By generally accepted convention, how many continents are there?
Oh, God. Okay, so... No, I know this. No, come on. No, I know this.
It's question 1, Mike!
I know. How many continents are there? There are 8 continents. I think. Potentially. There's Africa, there's North America, South America, there's Europe, there's Russia's part of Europe, there's the Emirates, Australasia. Is that a thing? No, Oceania, sorry, not Australasia. Oceania. Asia. India. 8.
That your final answer?
Yes.
We're not off to a good start.
Oh God! How wrong did I go?
It's 7.
Oh my God! But look, I got so many of them.
North and South America. You missed South America.
I did say South America.
Europe, Asia, Africa, Oceania, and Antarctica.
Bollocks.
Yeah. Here in the Middle East are not separate continents. So.
Okay. All right. Fine.
Cool.
India. Yes, I know. Shut up, Frank.
Okay. Cool. Right. Oh. Okay. Question 2.
God.
In December 2017, we famously declared which country did not exist. Something that we insisted on repeating in 2018.
Oh, Canada!
Correct!
Yes, we insisted that Canada doesn't exist! I'm sorry, Canadians, but apparently, according to the Rusty Quill, officially Canada doesn't exist.
Yeah. Not entirely sure why or how that ended up happening, but...
I genuinely can't remember how we got to that conclusion, so...
It was pretty early on that day, if I remember correctly, but, yeah. So... yes,
Canada!
it is Canada.
Yay!
Question 3. What passage through Central America links the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans?
Through Central America... Links... What is that? The thing between North America and South America? Like the thing that goes past Mexico? That thing? The central... Oh my God, what's it called? It's the... I can see it! I know what it fucking looks like as well. It's the thing. I honestly cannot remember what it's called. It's the bit with Mexico in it. That goes down. It's that bit.
Final answer?
Yes.
Okay.
The Panama Canal.
Is the answer that we were looking for. Not the bit that goes down from Mexico.
Well, I mean, it is. Technically, right?
No!
That's so
Panama's
cool.
not anywhere near Mexico. It's at the other end of the Central American isthmus.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right,
Hints.
Okay.
That's a hint. I'm going to have to remember that one.
I'm starting to
Isthmus.
reevaluate what I have written now.
I know. You didn't realise how bad at this I actually was.
Okay. Question 4. What large country, partly lying within the Gobi Desert, is sandwiched between Russia and China?
In the Gobi Desert? Oh, God. I don't even know what the Gobi Desert is. This is going to be so bad. It's sandwiched between Russia and China. Okay, what's between Russia and China? There's land. There's definitely land between Russia and China. I know that much.
Yeah.
So Russia is incredibly large, which means that... Wait, hold on. Which country large in the Gobi... No, it's not like... oh my God, with the blue and yellow flag. Literally everything has gone from my head right now. The country with the blue and the yellow flag. That one. It's called... Russia bombed them at some point, and they got into a lot of political hot water. That one.
Let's not add history to this. Might
did some really bad stuff. Look, okay. So look. It doesn't matter. That one. That place. It's called Ukraine. No, it's not called Ukraine. It's not called Ukraine. It's called...
You almost had the first syllable there. But no, it is not the Ukraine.
It's not... Okay.
The answer is Mongolia.
Oh, God.
Weirdly enough, when you said blue and yellow flag...
Yeah.
There is a country in the region... which has a blue and yellow flag that is between Russia and China.
Yeah.
Kazakhstan.
Oh, Kazakhstan.
But that's not the answer because Kazakhstan doesn't lie within the...
Someone just say Sweden. Look, come on.
Not Ukraine is nearly the first syllable of Mongolia. He said "ma," and I thought he might have got there.
No.
Okay.
I've so far scored 1 point, which was entirely founded in Rusty Quill trivia.
Oh boy. Yep. Okay, right. Okay. Question 5. Great Britain is comprised of which countries?
Oh, okay. So this is England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland, right? And the Channel Islands and the Isle of Wight and... What?
Oh, chat.
What? And the Isle of Wight's part?
No.
Yeah, it is.
What you have described is the United Kingdom.
Oh, Great Britain.
Great Britain is just England, Scotland, and Wales.
It says including Northern Ireland.
Including Northern Ireland makes it the United Kingdom. Which is why the full name of the country is the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland.
Oh, God. Okay, alright. I was close. That was relatively close.
Then, yeah.
Yeah, and then no. That's basically what you're experiencing now is what all of my teachers went through all of my schooling.
I'm starting to see that.
And university.
Right.
And college.
Okay. Mike has 1 point so far.
Perfect.
Out of 5.
On question 5.
Cool. Question 6. Portuguese explorer Bartolomé Dias was the first European to sail around what geographical point in the search for a sea route to India?
South America.
No. He sailed around the Cape of Good Hope.
Oh, God.
But it's not actually the southernmost point of Africa.
He went around Africa.
Yes.
Oh, I went literally the opposite direction.
Yes.
Yeah, literally the other way.
Yeah.
From Portugal. Wow. Because I'm assuming by Portuguese he was from Portugal.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, fine.
From the court of John the Explorer.
Oh, cool.
Henry the Navigator. Portuguese kings. Damn it, I can't remember.
Someone in the chat knew that, though.
Anyway,
that's what counts.
Question 7. So, I'm standing in a bustling capital metropolis, staring up at the second tallest structure in this country. It's an imitation of the one in France, and it's eye-catchingly painted in orange and white. It's renowned in regional media for being regularly destroyed by cryptids. Where am I?
So, okay, a bustling capital metropolis staring at the second tallest structure in the country. So, I'm going to break this one down a little bit. So, an imitation of one in France, an eye-catchingly painted orange and white. So, the tallest structures in France are, obviously the Eiffel Tower is one of the biggest, but I've never heard of an Eiffel Tower that's been painted in orange and white. However, I know that, is it Norway or Denmark? One of those countries has orange, like they basically are the orange country. They had a king who really liked the colour orange. So look, don't. I'm gonna get this.
I'm really trying not to.
Now, so they liked orange, okay? That's what I understand of that. And so a lot of things are orange because of that. Renowned in regional media for being... I don't know what a cryptid is.
A fictional creature or monster.
Okay. So it's regularly destroyed by fictional creatures or monsters. So I'm now reeling off a list of... Oh, God, Johnny Sims is here. I'm now reeling off a list of all of the structures that I know from films that have been destroyed by monsters. But I can't think of any film, apart from in Cloverfield, where... Was it in Cloverfield where they destroyed something that looked like the No, it wasn't Cloverfield. That was the Statue of Liberty. Staring at the second tallest structure in the country. An imitation of the one in France. The only imitation of the Eiffel Tower that I know of is in the Nevada desert. And that's in Vegas, because they have a replica of the Eiffel Tower. But that I don't know whether that's enough of a capital metropolis. I don't think that it is. It's not really, because the capital of North America's... Yeah. So... A bustling capital metropolis. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I have literally no idea. So this is going to be a total shot in the dark. So I'm going to say Dubai.
No. Right continent.
Oh, thank God for that.
You are actually in Tokyo.
Oh.
The structure in question is the Tokyo Tower.
The Tokyo Tower, of course, because it got destroyed by Godzilla.
Correct.
Oh my God. Oh, that's so frustrating. That's so frustrating. Okay. Because it was the orange, because I've always known it to be red, not orange. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Question 8. What sea separates Italy from the Balkans?
Ooh, so I know where the Balkans are, and I know where Italy is, and the sea that's in between those two is... So, wait, the Aegean Sea is the one that's to the right of Greece, and it's probably not... It's the Mediterranean Sea, ocean.
Well, it's an arm of the Mediterranean Sea.
Does that count?
No, it's the Adriatic.
Oh, come on! Oh, come on! It's part of the wider
Yeah,
thing.
but so is the Aegean Sea. They're all bits of the Mediterranean.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Okay, alright, fine. 1 point, 8 questions in.
Question 9. In 1988, Irish artist Enya scored a UK #1 single with the song Orinoco Flow and its world-spanning lyrics. But through which country does the majority of the Orinoco River flow?
Okay. So to start with, I don't know... I didn't know until just now that the Orinoco River was a thing. I just know Orinoco from a British show called The Wombles, who lived in Wimbledon Common.
Right.
That's literally...
Well, he is named after the river.
Okay.
And yes, Plum 177, Enya is Irish.
So I assume the Irish artist...
It's the anglicisation of her Irish name.
I assume the Irish artist is probably the hint there. Is the Orinoco River in Ireland?
No.
Okay.
The Orinoco River...
Am I allowed to know? Is that okay? Are you allowed to tell me?
What?
Well,
no. You're about to find out the answer because you got the question wrong.
No, I haven't given my answer
fine.
yet.
Okay, no,
I haven't given my answer yet. I'm puzzling it through.
I thought you were going to say Ireland. Okay, fine.
No, but now I know it's not in Ireland. So, so that just narrows it down to the rest of the world.
Yeah.
So, okay. Let's think. So, rivers. The Amazon is the widest river, and that runs through the Americas. The Nile is the longest river, and that runs through, through Egypt and then up. So, where would the Orinoco River be big enough that it is noteworthy in a song that hit UK #1 in the UK? Russia.
I love your train of thought. This is an amazing ride, Mike. It really is. No, the Orinoco flow is in Venezuela primarily.
Okay.
It flows. It partially runs through. It has its
Headquarters.
No, headwaters in Colombia, but the majority of it flows through Venezuela to the Caribbean. No.
Okay. Alright, so it's a hot river. That's
Question
nice.
10. When folks talk about Scandinavia, what they tend to mean are the Nordic countries. But which countries specifically comprise the cultural linguistic region of Scandinavia?
Oh, God. The end of the first round. No, okay.
There's 5 more questions in this round.
Oh, God. Okay, hold on. Sweden.
Yes, sir.
Norway.
Yes, sir.
Finland.
No!
What? And then Denmark.
Look, I'll give you half a point for
Yay!
that. Because it's Norway, Sweden, and Denmark.
Oh my god! Oh my god! All I did was add the Finns in there. Look, for anyone who's watching from Scandinavia, I know that you have an odd relationship with the Finns. I understand that this is a thing. Like, all Scandies stick together.
You know
when
what?
It comes
I'm
going
to give you a half mark as well for the Great Britain question.
Yes! Yes! Technicalities! Based on a rule that we set at the beginning.
If you stick Finland in there, it becomes Fenno-Scandinavia.
Right.
And realistically, there's actually quite a lot of names surrounding that area, and depending on who you talk to, you can get a slightly different answer. But as I say, generally, when you talk about Scandinavia as a cultural linguistic region, these are the three countries that you are talking about.
Don't mean to make the Finns cry. I've just spoken. I've spoken to people from Denmark, Norway, and from Sweden, and they all say the same thing.
We have fans from all four of those countries, actually, plus Iceland,
in
the Discord.
And actually, that's what I was going to say, because I know that some people, when they talk about the Nordics, they actually put Iceland in there as well. But that's not technically correct.
Well, no, that's the thing. It's like when you're talking about Nordic countries, you add Finland, you add Iceland, you add Greenland, the Faroe Islands, and Svalbard.
Finland is actually not in Scandinavia.
Yeah, it's not technically, because the language bears no relation to Swedish, Norwegian, or Danish, because it's from the Finno-Ugric family as opposed to a High German.
Belgium is in France. Yes, thanks, Cass.
Okay, question 11. How many countries does the drainage basin of the Nile cover?
Okay, so this is something that I actually learnt in GCSE geography, because we actually did study the Nile. But I genuinely cannot remember. It's going to be a guess. It's going to have to be. I'm going to say 5.
Unfortunately not. The Nile is the second longest river in the world.
Yes.
It has one of the largest drainage...
Second longest river in the world.
The Amazon is... Well...
The Amazon's the widest, isn't it?
It's also the longest.
No, it's not.
It tends to be a toss-up between the two, because Brazil has very much argued that the Amazon is.
Okay.
General geographical estimates tend to say that the Amazon is, but that may also be due to sedimentation,
right,
and extension of the coastline because of sedimentary deposits.
See, I knew something about geography that wasn't part of the test.
The drainage basin of the Nile actually covers more countries than it actually flows through.
Really?
Yes.
11?
So it's 11. Because remember, you have the White and the Blue Nile, which converge to form the main Nile. The headwaters of the White Nile are in Tanzania. The headwaters of the Blue Nile are in Ethiopia.
Right.
So because of that, like the White Nile flows from Lake Victoria.
Okay.
In Tanzania, and it affects like Rwanda and Burundi and the DRC. Even though it doesn't technically flow through those countries.
What's the DRC?
Democratic Republic of Congo.
Oh, Congo. Okay, right.
Question 12. Which country would you visit to see all the big 5 game animals at Kruger National Park?
I've got 2 points on a technicality, and we're on question 12. Oh, man. Okay. Which country would you visit to see all the big game animals at Kruger National Park? Well... I don't know where Kruger National Park is, so I'm going to guess it has to be one of the African countries, because that is, well, where people tend to go and see big game animals. So, I don't know, South Africa?
Correct!
Oh my god, I got one right! Oh my god, I did! I actually did it!
Kruger National Park is probably one of the most famous national parks in South Africa. Yes. And yes, you can see all 5 big game animals there. That's lion, leopard, rhinoceros, elephant, and Cape buffalo.
Oh, yes. And the big one's been deployed.
Yay.
Oh my god,
I
perfect.
Mark that down.
I've actually got 3 points, 2 of which I didn't earn on a technicality.
So, question 13. Kanwar Lake Bird Sanctuary in India and Horseshoe Lake, Arkansas are notable examples of what geographical feature?
Lake Bird Sanctuary in India and Horseshoe Lake, Arkansas are notable examples. Is this how people feel like on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Because I've always wondered, like, when you sit down in the hot seat and, like, people are screaming at the TV because they know the right answer, but you're sat there like a dumbass and you've got literal blanks going on left, right and centre, and everyone's like, no, clearly the answer is that, and you're just sat there like,
As somebody who has done quizzes throughout, like, high school, sort of like inter-school competitions, and was on. Beg pardon. And was on the my college team in the tryouts for University Challenge.
Oh wow!
Yes. The answer is yes.
Okay, all right, cool. I'm glad. No, Saz, no, don't back me now. It's not that these are hard. It's just that I know nothing. Here we go. Kanwar Lake Bird Sanctuary in India and Horseshoe Lake, Arkansas are notable examples of what geographical feature? So
I should say sanctuary. Oops, a typo.
That's fine. I didn't even notice that. So it's a bird sanctuary and a lake, and they're examples of what geographical... Well, the obvious answer is water. But I think it's not... It's going to be much more complicated than that. So I think there's probably something in both of these places that, is a notable feature, that outside of it being like a large lake, the Lake District in England, or I don't know, the Great Lakes up in Italy or whatever.
The Great Lakes are in North America.
The Great Lakes of North America, or Lake Como in Italy.
Lake Como is
there
in
Italy,
we go. Yes.
All right, cool. The Great Lakes of Italy. Yes, the Great Lakes in Italy. Yes, I know. Thank you, chat.
Lake Como is a great lake in Italy.
That's what I was going for. There are lakes which are beautiful, and they are in Italy. So,
do you give up?
No, I'm never going to give up.
Okay.
Kanwar Lake Bird Sanctuary in India and Horseshoe Lake in Arkansas are notable examples of what geographical feature? Wet marshlands?
Alas, no. Bryn actually had the right answer in chat, but please don't put the answers in chat. They are Oxbow Lakes.
Oh, so it was lakes.
But they're specific. It's a specific type of lake.
What's an Oxbow Lake?
So an Oxbow Lake is when you have a river that flows in a wiggly line.
In a wiggly line.
The various curves on a river are meanders.
I've just thought of something. Sorry, yeah, carry
on. Over time, due to sedimentation and silting and things like that, rivers are likely to change shape, and so they may move away from those original curves. And also particularly when development happens.
Okay.
So those bends in the river can become cut off from the main river.
Oh.
And those are Oxbow Lakes because of their horseshoe shape.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Oh man, that's cool. No, this is not what I wanted. This is not what I wanted.
Oh.
I'm looking for some backing music that we can put over this, but unfortunately, so I know a guy. I know a producer, music producer.
I don't think the music for that is not going to be long enough, really.
Is this it? Yes. This is one of them. So we'll stick this on in the background.
Okay.
And we'll see how well. There's just some super chill, little bits and pieces. There we go. How's that, guys? Do you feel that? You feeling like yeah? Feeling like maybe.
Yeah. Okay. So, question 14. In which country will you find Mount Nyiragongo, a volcano responsible for approximately 40% of all eruptions in Africa? And that is a picture of Mount Nyiragongo.
It's pretty big, isn't it?
It has one of the largest lava lakes of any volcano.
It's a big hot hole.
Yeah.
In which country would you find a volcano responsible? 40% of all the eruption. In what country, though? See now, cards on the table. I don't know that many African countries. So this is going to be difficult. And if Helen is in the chat, she's going to be screaming the answer to this. I can feel it. Bryn probably is as well, to be fair. So
I will say, as a clue, we have already mentioned this country today.
What, South Africa?
No.
Nigeria?
No, it is the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Oh, it's Congo, okay.
Yes,
the DRC.
Congo resides on, what many people don't realise when they think about Africa is home to a huge amount of different climates. Africa has rainforests, and there is a mountain range that runs through Central Africa. The DRC lies on its lowest slopes, and yes, there is also a volcano in the middle of that range.
Oh, cool.
So, last question of the round. What Indonesian island is home to a dragon?
Oh God! I watched an Attenborough documentary about this. It's the kimono dragons, the lickers, the biting lickers. Oh no!
You know what? I'm going to give you that.
What, really?
You were so close with that answer. You know what it is. You said kimono when you meant
Komodo, yeah.
But I am going to give you that.
Yes! Yay! I did say kimono dragons, yes, I'm sorry, I meant Komodo dragons, but...
So, at the end of round 1, Mike, you have 4 points.
Yay! 4 points out of 15. Oh my god, it's just like statistics all over again. Oh wow.
How are we feeling about that, chat? Someone please draw the kimono dragon. Yes, if anyone draws a kimono dragon, please send it to us. You can do that at the Rusty Quill on Twitter, or I'm at Goody Gumdrop, or Mike is
at Mikey Scamp.
Yeah. Mikey _ Scamp.
Mikey _ Scamp. Yeah, I believe in Mike. Thanks, Gabe Doodles. I appreciate it. At this point, I realised instantly that I know a lot less about geography than I thought I did.
I will say, though, that was probably a mix of questions verging on the slightly harder general knowledge.
I enjoyed it, though. It was nice. I feel like I really need to just go and read some books. Actually, I'll tell you what makes it even... I don't know if Johnny is here, but I know Frank's here, and that's genuinely what makes it difficult, because I know that I'm never going to hear the end of this. Ever. I'm meant to be going out with Frank for drinks in a week's time, and I know I'm not going to hear the end of this at all.
Apologies there, folks.
What are you aiming? What are you aiming for? 90 out of 90. What am I aiming for? Like 10? I think if I got 10 points, I would be happy. Possibly. I don't know. Donate £1 for every point Mike gets. No, don't do that. No, don't do that, because then I'm gonna be broke and I won't be able to eat next week. So. Okay.
Okay.
4/3.5. Yeah.
We're moving on to round 2. So.
Oh look.
I forgot I put a sweet picture of Komodo dragon.
There he is.
Yeah, cute boy. Yeah.
That's nice. It's very big.
So, we are going to round 2, going to extremes.
Okay.
So, what I am looking for here.
I think our chilled vibe music is finished.
Right.
We're now in something else that I don't know what it is.
Pet Shop Boys cover.
A Pet Shop Boys cover. We don't want that. We want this.
Is there any way to basically just loop it?
I don't know. Turn autoplay off.
Yeah.
There we are. Job done. Right. Anyway.
It's going to keep stopping and starting.
Yes, it is. We'll just let it happen. Okay. It's fine.
So, going to extremes, what we're looking for is the most, the highest, the tallest, the deepest, that sort of thing in the world.
I feel like I might be able to do this one. I feel like I might actually do okay at this one.
So,
onward to glory.
Where is the world's highest plateau?
Oh, now that is a very interesting question, because actually, do you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to be brazen, and I'm going to say I think I know where that is, and I think it's in South America, because I think it's one of the Inca plateau things that's in South America, right? In the Amazon? Or is it? It's on the other side of the world, isn't it?
Yeah. The world's highest plateau is the Tibetan Plateau.
Oh, man.
So also known as the Qingzhang or Himalayan Plateau. It's the world's highest and largest plateau. It is about 5 times the size of metropolitan France.
Wow.
And bounded by Everest and K2, so it's often called the roof of the world.
Oh yeah, the roof of the world.
Yeah.
Imogen, I have not done 17 swears. That is a lie, and you know it.
Oh, we may not have reset the counter from yesterday.
No, Imogen, calling me out on my swears.
Actually, yeah. You know what?
more points than swears. I mean, we can give it a go, Kato.
Actually, yes. For these, I'm going to give you... I'm going to give...
You're right.
Oh, wow. I'm going to give you 2 guesses.
2 guesses?
Yeah.
What, because...
Hey,
Thanks, Anil.
It's my quiz. I get to reevaluate the rules on the fly if I so wish.
Okay, alright, thanks.
Okay. So, question 2. What is the world's deepest oceanic feature?
That is the trench. That's the massive trench that goes through the Pacific, right? It's... what's it called? The no. I keep wanting to say Mariara, but it's not. It's the...
You're close enough. I'm going to give you that.
Yes!
It is the Mariana Trench.
Yes, the Mariana Trench. I did it.
Trench in
Oh
the
God.
Pacific Ocean that dives down to about nearly 11 kilometers.
Oh God, I did it.
The fun fact being
did it.
that if you were to put Mount Everest in the Marianas Trench, its peak would still be 2 kilometers below sea level.
I mean, that's absolutely astounding. Genuinely, that's absolutely astounding. Every time I get a question right, the big one is deployed, and that makes me feel nice.
Question 3. What is the world's smallest country? Also, the least populous country.
Oh, is this Vatican City?
Correct!
Yes! Yes! Oh
No
my God, I know
hesitation.
something! Yes! Because it's a city-state, and it's teeny.
Yes. It is, in fact, only 44 hectares.
Man,
and entirely surrounded by Rome.
That's absolutely... That's... Like, I think my parents' house is surrounded by 44 hectares of fields. Like, man.
Question 4. What is the world's longest surface mountain range?
I feel like I know this one. I'm gonna say... I think... And I'm stuck between 2.
Right.
I'm stuck between 2. But probably both of them are wrong. But I'm stuck between 2. I think that it's the Alps. No?
No.
Okay.
That's your guess. That's your...
Okay. So my second guess, if it's not the Alps, is the Rockies.
No.
No, is it not?
It's the Andes.
Oh, really?
Yes, they stretch for about 7,000 kilometers along the western edge of South America.
Oh, wow.
Running from Venezuela in the north to the tip of Chile in the south.
The more you know. Cool. All right. Okay, I'll take that.
Question 5. What is the least populous country in Africa?
As aforementioned,
Yeah.
I don't know African countries, so I'm going to say it's got to be one of the teeny tiny ones. But
it is also the smallest country of Africa.
Then I definitely won't know what it is. So I'm just going to guess Nigeria. Perfect.
Wow!
There we go. Jump
Wow! Nigeria may be one of the most populous countries in Africa.
There we go. I don't know the smaller ones. I don't know
the smallest country in Africa is the Seychelles.
I didn't know that was in Africa.
Yeah, although it's basically halfway out into the Indian Ocean. 115 islands, less than 100,000 inhabitants, and 42% of its territory dedicated to biodiversity conservation.
Frank is bullying me in the chat. Frank is genuinely shaming me in the chat.
Hey.
We can block you, by the way. We have mods.
No shaming here, please.
Come on, I'm trying, and we knew that I was going to do bad at this.
Okay, question 6. The world's longest national land border is between which 2 countries?
The world's longest national land border?
So I'm not counting because technically you could say that you've got a maritime border that goes down the middle of an ocean or something like that.
So, national land border between which 2 countries? One of them has to be Russia, because that's got the largest borders. But what country would it border that would be the longest in the? Or maybe that's totally wrong. Actually, maybe that is totally wrong. Maybe it's Brazil. Because I think that Russia is surrounded by lots of smaller countries. So maybe it's not Russia. Maybe it is Brazil. But what does Brazil border? Brazil borders Argentina, but that's not particularly big. And there's also... oh my god, is it Botswana? No. It's where they did the Top Gear special. Bosnia. No, not Bosnia. It begins with a B.
The Top Gear special was done in Botswana, yes,
yeah.
but that's not in South America. Botswana's in Africa. The country you're thinking of is Bolivia.
Yes, I'm thinking of Bolivia, yes. Oh, God. every time the chat just absolutely explodes. You do know countries in Africa? Yes, I just didn't know that they were in Africa, apparently. Thanks, Saz. Where is the picture a hint? Can I know that?
Yes, that is a picture of a point on this border. But I deliberately picked pictures which didn't actually give things away necessarily.
Yeah, no, that's good. But it's got a river.
To be fair, anybody who knows the border may know, or will be in the area, will know where that picture is. So, actually, technically, there is a flag in that picture, but you can't tell what it is.
So I'm going to go back to Russia because that's just an absolute guess at this point. So I think it's probably between Russia and what borders Russia? Oh God, this is where I'm going to make a total ass of myself as usual. What borders Russia? Ukraine does border Russia, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
So I'm going to say Russia and Ukraine. But I know that that's not right.
Incorrect.
No, I know that's
neither
not right.
of those countries are correct.
Really?
Yes. It is not Russia and anything else.
You want me to guess again?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got a second guess?
In that case, I'm going to go back to Brazil. No, but that doesn't look like Brazil. If that is it, that does not look like Brazil. No. That could be America. But America and Canada?
Correct!
What?
At 8,893 kilometres, it's by far and away the longest between any two nations.
What, really?
Yes. Any border that Russia shares with another country is broken up. So Russia's border with China is broken up by its border with Mongolia and Kazakhstan, and then all the smaller Soviet republics along the way.
I knew that it was broken up.
You were on the right lines. And Brazil is surrounded by almost every other country in South America.
Yeah, exactly.
There's only two countries in South America it doesn't border.
Oh boy, man! This is my round. Yeah. Apparently, this is my round.
So I will give you the mark for that.
Wow.
Yeah, it really is. And so for anyone,
boom.
For anyone wondering, that is a bridge over the Niagara River.
Thanks, Jory. I appreciate it. That's the Niagara River.
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, yeah. I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
Question 7. What is the world's largest landlocked country?
Now, this is a difficult one because until very recently, I thought that Germany was landlocked. So, after discovering that Germany wasn't landlocked, I was quite shook. So I think that the largest landlocked country is probably. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
It's probably.
I'm fine. The course of history would be so much different if Germany were a landlocked country.
I mean, yes. Yes, given that they had shipyards in World War II, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
But the world's largest landlocked country would have to be somewhere in Europe or Africa, I'm guessing. So it'd have to be... Because they just have the biggest space, apart from Asia. Is China landlocked? Does China have a beach? Does China have a coastline? I don't know. Is it China?
Is that your guess? Or?
Yes.
No, China's not landlocked.
Okay, alright, is it...
You are in the right continent, though.
Well, thank God for that. Does Hong Kong? Oh yeah. Thanks, chat.
I'll also say we have talked about this country as well already.
We've
today.
talked about a lot of countries.
Well, yes, that's why it may not be such a big clue. But
okay, so it's in Asia.
yes,
Is it India?
no, and the picture is a picture of the country. Not that I would have expected you to guess. It's Kazakhstan,
Oh, really?
ninth largest country in the world. Lies in steppes of Central America, but it is entirely landlocked. Sandwiched again between Russia and China and like Afghanistan and such.
And unlike China, which in fact has a coastline.
The view in the picture is actually a view across a large lake.
Oh
at
yeah,
the capital.
India has an ocean. The Indian Ocean.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, on that basis, I'm not expecting you to get this, but this is possibly more of a trivia point. Question 8. What is the world's shortest river?
It's that one that runs past my parents' house in Shropshire. What's that called? The Dun? It's called like the River Dun or something. It's teeny. I'm going to go with that. It's in England.
No.
There we go.
You've got one more guess if you want to.
Okay. Well, okay. So looking at the picture, I'm assuming that that's a clue. Is that just water?
That's not a picture of the river itself, but it's of a water feature very near the river because there aren't actually any photos of the river that I could find.
So that's not Shropshire.
No, but that is the right place.
I think that looks like. Oh my god, where would you find trees like that? You'd find trees like that in a South American country because, I mean, you have. Where are the with the trees that are in the water, the mangroves? Where are they?
Most mangrove swamps are in Asia.
So not South America.
No, but there are.
Okay.
You can find mangrove or similar swamps in South America, but most mangroves are in Asia.
Is it the one with the swimming lizards?
No,
it's not that.
No,
because I don't know where that is. So that would have been my guess. Oh,
okay. Sorry.
Okay. No, I was never going to get it. I was never going to get it.
So it's the Tambarasi River in Indonesia. So it's actually really hard to determine what counts as the shortest river. But generally speaking, people seem to think that this on the island of Sulawesi, at just 20 meters long.
20 meters.
Yes, is the world's shortest river.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. God, that's tiny.
There's a river in the US that's like 27 meters long. That is often claimed to be the. And the reason why it's difficult to determine is because, again, with tides and such, like the river length can lengthen and shorten, but around 20 meters, and that's a quite large margin for error when you're dealing with
tiny rivers.
Yes.
I mean, at what point does a river become a river then?
Well, that's the question. It's like it has to flow from. It has to be a defined geographical feature that flows from A to B.
Okay.
From a headwater or from a source to a drainage point.
Okay. Because I have that down my road during the floods. Just saying. And it is about 20 meters long.
Fair.
How wide is it though, Anil?
I don't have that.
Is it wider than it is long?
I don't believe it is, but I say it's difficult to get accurate figures. All
right.
Okay, question 9. What is the world's most forested country by percentage of its area that is under forest?
Well, look, I'm just going to go with my gut reaction because I know that there are two places in my mind which is clearly not geographically oriented. There are two places that it could be. I'm going to say Brazil as my first guess.
No, but you are on the right continent.
Really?
Yes.
Because my next guess was going to be in Africa, so I'm glad I didn't go for that. Because there are massive forests in Africa.
And you are right in thinking that it is the Amazon.
And in fact, my next guess, thinking about it, No, because you said I'm in the right continent. Because my next guess would probably be Canada because of the tiger forest. But that can't be right because you've just said it's not. So, I'm guessing... Where else would it be? Argentina?
No, you need to head north from Brazil. It is Suriname, which is on the Brazilian border, with approximately 90% of the country.
Oh wow! So it was the Amazon, though.
Yeah,
it was the Amazon.
Yeah. So you were right. You were in the right area with Brazil.
Yeah. Okay.
Then, yeah.
All right. Cool. I apparently had someone else's guesses as well.
Yeah. Question 10. What's the world's largest lake?
Lake Victoria?
No.
Really? It's not Lake Victoria?
No.
Oh man. Oh wow! Because with the sunrise and everything, I instantly thought that it was that. Where else would the world's largest lake be? It must be in the States then. I genuinely have no idea.
I will say it is a slightly trick answer.
The world's largest lake. What is this? Because of the rivers that feed into Lake Victoria and all that?
No.
The largest freshwater lake, right?
Yes.
Has to be in the States. It has to be. No, it could be in Africa, I guess. I don't know. Lake Como? It's not. But no, I genuinely...
starting letter. It's the Caspian Sea. Despite its name, it's a huge body of fresh water, but it's actually a lake. 371,000 square kilometres in surface area.
That was mean. That was mean. Oh, wow. There is no way that I would have got that as an answer. Literally no way. Oh, wow. Anil. Anil.
It is the world's largest lake.
This quiz. Oh, my goodness.
So, at the end of round 2, you have scored 7.
Yay! My favourite number. Oh, God. I'll tell you what, this is hard. I mean, I knew that my knowledge of geography was not up to scratch in any way, shape, or form. But this is genuinely hard. Genuinely hard.
Well, I did say I wasn't going to go easy on you.
No, that's true. No, and I didn't want you to.
Yeah.
I didn't want you to. I wanted you to... People are saying get over 10. Yeah. Oh, God. Do you know what, actually, funnily, so the next round is capitals, I'm guessing, right?
Yes, sir.
Very capital. So I think...
capital?
My... well, I used to have a mate in work, right, who could categorically remember every state in America, every capital of every state, and every senator of each capital of each state.
Wow.
And he could just reel them off.
I mean, with each state sending like 2 senators or something like that. I think some send 3, but yeah. Wow.
He could just smash them out. And I have no idea how he did this.
I can probably remember most states and state capitals.
Yeah.
I would be very hard pressed to locate them on a map of the USA at this point. But I know I did that when I was a teenager.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
So,
okay.
As a capital idea, I'm going to be giving you a description.
Okay.
And you have to tell me what capital is.
Right.
I
can actually name a lot of the buildings in that picture. Does that count?
No, I was going to alter the thing a bit, but no, I won't change the scoring at this point.
Can we use Animaniacs as a reference? Absolutely yes.
Yes.
Absolutely yes.
That song by the Animaniacs is a pretty good way of learning countries. It's a bit weird because he does talk about certain places which aren't countries.
Yes.
But as a remembrance aid for for things, then yes.
Why not?
Obviously, it is quite a bit out of date by now.
I was going to say, surely in that song there have to be some countries that aren't countries anymore.
Definitely countries that aren't countries anymore, added countries, and Yako was also singing about some places which are like provinces and such, which aren't actually countries.
Because I'm guessing that was probably made... Was Bosnia-Herzegovina, was that still just...
whether Yugoslavia had broken up at that point.
Like Prussia. Yes, like Prussia, yes. Very similar to Prussia, so I'm told. Oh boy.
So, question 1. This is a picturesque capital on the Danube, much lauded for its dancing horses, pastries and cafe culture, and also in song by Ultravox in 1980.
Okay. I don't know where the Danube is, so that's going to make this difficult. Dancing horses. Now, there are a few places that are known for dancing horses. One of them is Portugal. And Portugal is also known for its pastries and its cafe culture. Because you have pastéis de natas, which is one of my all-time favourite things. But I'm guessing it's not Lisbon, is it?
Is that one of your guesses?
Yeah.
No, it isn't.
No, it's not Lisbon. Okay.
But you are right in it being in Europe.
Okay, well that's ideal. Ultravox, Mike. Look, I know. And again, music trivia is not my forte either. So that isn't even a clue. Yes, do we have dancing? Captain Carol, are you from Portugal? You do have dancing horses.
And it is the same breed of horse. So, Endre Enyadi, I don't think putting it in Magyar is actually going to help him.
What other place is known for dancing horses that's in Europe? It's not France, it's not Germany. I'm literally just thinking through all the European countries that I know, irrespective of where the Danube is. In fact, no, I can narrow it down by rivers. So it's definitely not France. There is a river in Portugal, isn't there?
Yes, there are several rivers in Portugal, like the Douro River, which go through the Douro Valley, which makes wine.
Wait, hold on. Is it in Eastern Europe?
You're in the right area, yes. The Danube does flow through Eastern Europe.
What river goes through Poland? I can't remember. It's not Warsaw, is it? No. No, it's not. Okay.
Vienna.
Oh, what? Oh, my
As Mitch
God.
sang about.
Oh, man, of course. I didn't know that, actually. Genuinely, I didn't know that Vienna was famous for dancing horses. But that's because I've never been.
So, at the it's Temple Lipizzaner. The Lipizzaner dancing horses of Vienna are a very well-known tourist attraction. And I think it was about somewhere between 5 and 10 years ago, the cafe culture of Vienna was specifically recognised as a UNESCO site of cultural heritage.
Okay, cool. Okay, that's really cool.
And also patriotic because it's the home of viennoiserie.
What?
So patisserie.
Oh, right,
it's
okay.
also called viennoiserie because it comes from Vienna.
Got you. Fun fact, I've always wanted to see Vienna, and my mum and my sister once flew to Vienna because my mum has a friend out there, and when I asked if I could go, she was like, well, she doesn't know you, so probably not. I was like, okay, I guess I'm not going to Vienna then. One day I will go, and I will explore Vienna, and it'll be wonderful, and I will go and see the dancing horses. That will happen.
Question 2. This is the capital of a mountainous principality which you could rent for £43,000 a night. And in 2012, Microsoft did just that for the launch of Halo 4, transforming various famous landmarks into interactive events. I'm looking for the capital of this principality.
I should know this. A mountainous principality.
Yes, Stonebees. That was pretty much everyone's reaction when Microsoft did this.
That I'm trying not to look at the chat because I know that sometimes people are getting really frustrated and are posting answers. So I'm trying not to look at the chat too much.
People generally have been good and not.
Capital of a mountainous principality. Well, principality to me suggests that they have to have a royal family or a monarchy. So it has to be a country that has a royal family.
Correct.
So it has to be a royal family that's in a mountainous region. The only royal families that I really know of that exist are mostly European, because a lot of Eastern Europe got rid of their monarchies through one way or another. And
you're on the right lines.
And a lot of Central Europe still has a monarchy. Or, well, not a lot, but some of Central Europe still has a monarchy. Austria, I know, has a monarchy. But we've already covered that. What else is in a mountainous region that you could rent? Italy has... No, Italy doesn't have a monarchy. I'm trying to think of all the places I know in Europe where mountain ranges are, but I just keep coming back to France, and I know that it can't be France, because capital France is Paris, and that's not in the mountains, so...
I would seriously doubt that you could rent the Vatican, Dr. Teatome.
I mean, that would be amazing. Because this has France written all over it, but it's not France.
No. Microsoft would not be able to rent the entirety of France for a computer game.
Oh, so they rented the whole country?
They rented the whole country.
The country?
The whole country.
Oh, it's got to be somewhere in... It's got to be... in the Netherlands, then, surely, because the Netherlands is a tiny country. But that doesn't have a mountain range. It does. The Netherlands is small, right?
It's a small country. It's not tiny, and it's not a mountainous principality.
Okay, so
the Netherlands is very famously not mountainous. But also, you can't rent the Netherlands.
I don't know what countries you can rent. I've just found out that you can rent a country. Oh God. I didn't know that you could rent... I genuinely am stumped on this one. My next guess would be something ridiculous. It would have to be somewhere like... Czechia. Because that's
but, I mean, are you giving up on the question, basically?
No, that's my second guess.
Okay, no. You are very much in the right area. So, yes, it is in the middle of the Alps. It is next to Austria. The country is Liechtenstein.
Oh, really?
And its capital is Vaduz.
Oh, right.
So, yes, in 2012 for the Halo 4 launch...
oh, yes.
Microsoft booked out the entirety of the country,
wow,
and all around, like a disused mine was turned into like a portal. The Regensburg Castle, no, not Regensburg, Galensburg Castle, like a major castle, was like the headquarters for Master Chief and army barracks in the middle of the countryside and things like that.
Wow.
And they flew like 16 or 24 journalists out there to experience this as an event.
Okay. Okay.
And
that's cool. That's really cool. I mean, it's very Microsoft to rent a country for the launch of a game.
The Grand Duchy of Liechtenstein.
Wow.
So, question 3. The city of 1,000 minarets is home to one of only 2 metro systems in Africa, serving a population of over 9 million, and this is the largest city in the Arab world.
The largest city in the Arab world?
Mm-hmm.
Well, my instant guess would be Dubai. But, I mean, I don't know.
But we're in Africa.
But it says in the largest city in the Arab world, so it covers Arabia, surely, no?
Arabia is not in Africa.
I know that, but I mean that I do know. That's what threw me. Okay, well, if we're dealing specifically with Africa, then that pretty much bottoms out my chances of being able to get this. It's home to only 2 metro systems in Africa.
There are only 2 metro systems in Africa, one of which is in this capital city.
Oh, right. It's home to... I would not even be able to guess. I don't even know any of the countries in Africa, let alone capital cities. The only capital city that I know is Cape Town, and that's it. That's literally the only capital city I know in Africa.
It's not Cape Town.
No, I know. So I'm not going to be able to get this one, unfortunately.
You do know more capitals because this is Cairo. the capital of Egypt. But
that question, there is no way I would have got it from that question. Genuinely, there is no way I would have guessed Egypt. Because as soon as you said Arabia isn't in Africa, I was like, I know, and I wrote off all of the Emirates. Yeah. I was like, it can't be any of those.
But Egypt is adjacent. It's right there on the border of... But it is an Arab...
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Question 4. Located at the southwestern tip of North Island, this is the country's second largest city. It is also the birthplace of noted actors Carl Urban, Anna Paquin, and Russell Crowe.
And Russell Crowe?
Yeah.
Southwestern tip of... The southwestern tip of North Island?
Yep.
So this is the country's second largest city. Carl Urban, I should know this, and I know that if there's anyone from my office watching this right now, especially one of my mates who I know is an absolute film buff, if he's watching this, I'm never going to hear the end of it. I don't know where North Island is. I just don't know where that is. I guess it's in the north. So
the country is made up of 2 islands: North Island and South Island.
Good. I'm glad. Where was Russell Crowe born? That's literally the only thing in that entire thing that is.
I'm going to give the music a rest. A little.
Yeah, we'll give it a little break. Yeah. That's literally the only thing in this.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, I don't
New
think
Zealand.
you were guessing it.
No, I wouldn't. No, I'd never have got that.
Yes, Wellington, the capital of New Zealand. The second largest city in the country, Auckland being the largest city.
If Steve is watching this, I can only apologise, Steve. You absolute legend. I will learn more about your country.
Really? Question 5. With a name deriving from a Maasai phrase meaning cool water, this capital of 4.4 million is sometimes referred to as the Green City in the Sun. Though given what you have already said, I have no hope of you actually guessing this one, I'm afraid.
I have no hope of me getting any more points in this entire quiz. With a name deriving, meaning cool waters, capital of 4.4 million, Green City in the Sun, has to be in Asia, has to be... I don't know. Green City in the Sun. I've heard that before. I've heard of that before. But I genuinely have no idea where it is. Maasai is... I can't even remember where the Maasai came from. Genuinely. Cards on the table, I genuinely can't remember. So, a pass, I'm afraid. Okay. This is going to have to be my first pass.
This is Nairobi, the capital of Kenya, from the Maasai Mara, the Maasai people of Kenya.
Of course.
Question 6. The oldest capital city in the Americas was founded on an island in the middle of a lake and formerly known as Tenochtitlan. The city has been sieged and invaded many times, including by the USA in 1847.
Okay, alright, so it's in the Americas at least.
Yeah.
So I might know something about it. It's founded on an island in the middle of a lake. Okay. So what do I know about islands in America? I know about the prison island, but it's definitely not that. Oldest capital city in the Americas. The oldest capital city. Because the thing is, in the grand scheme, it can't be in North America, because North America is way too new for what I'm imagining this question pertains to. So
I'll also tell you, give you for free, it's one of only 2 capitals in the Americas founded by indigenous peoples.
Right, okay. But that still makes me think... it's more likely to be South America than North America. Because even if it was... Oh, no, maybe not, though. Maybe not. Because... Right, I'm going to have to ask a really stupid question, and I know that I've already made enough of an ass of myself.
No.
So is Canada part of the Americas?
Canada is part of the Americas,
Right.
yes.
Okay, because
the Americas will stretch all the way from Canada down to Argentina.
Yes, so that means that it also includes Inuits. Thanks, Saz. So, oldest capital city founded on an island in the middle of a lake.
The lake in question is Lake Texcoco.
So it has to be in North America then. But I genuinely... Because I'm assuming that it's probably... It's still a lake now.
Yeah.
But I don't know any...
The city has basically grown out from its origins and basically surrounds the entirety of the...
Oldest capital city in the Americas. And it's in North America.
Formerly known as Tenochtitlan and has been invaded by the USA.
And it's been invaded by the USA.
The city was sieged and invaded by the USA in 1847. They're not the first people to have invaded. I mean...
No. Oldest capital city in the Americas. Any answer that I give would be a guess. So, genuinely, I have no idea. I'm just going to pick a capital city. In fact, I'm just going to pick a city. Is it... no, I'm not even just going to... No, I genuinely don't know. Because anything I say would be a guess. So I'm just going to say I don't know.
If I said the people who found it were Aztecs?
So it is in South America.
No, it's Central America. Well, it's North America.
It's still North America. Yeah. No.
It's Mexico City.
Oh, I was thinking Mexico. That was literally the first place that came into my mind.
Tenochtitlan, now Mexico City, founded in the middle of Lake Texcoco.
As soon as you started reading this question... and you said oldest capital city, genuinely, the first place that sprung into my mind was Mexico and Mexico City.
Trust yourself.
I don't trust myself. All the rest of my answers have been wrong, and the chat is like, oh my god, chat I know is reasonably on my side.
Right. You are making an amazing amount of effort. I'm really, this is really fantastic to see.
I'm not so sure about that. So, thanks, I'll take it.
Question 7. Okay. Originally a trading post in the 15th century and famous for its floating markets, this capital is commonly known by a shortened form of its ceremonial name, which holds the world record for the longest name of a place.
See, I was gonna say Venice until I saw that. Originally a trading post in the 15th century. See, now my thought process is right. When you said trading post in the 15th century, my thoughts originally again turned to South America and the most southerly point before you reach Antarctica.
Okay.
But it can't be that.
No, we are not in South America.
No, it's famous for its floating markets. I know a few places that are famous for their floating markets. Yeah. Venice is one of them.
It is, but we're not in Europe.
No, we're not in Europe. Okay. Oh, right. We're not in Europe at all. Okay.
No.
Its capital is common. I love the amount of clues that I'm getting now. Literally, this is just
my quiz. I can do what I like.
A scrape through. This capital is commonly known by a shortened form of its ceremonial name, which holds the world record for the longest name of a place. The longest place name that I know is in Wales. But we're not in Europe.
No.
And I cannot pronounce that.
This far exceeds that.
It far exceeds it?
Yes.
Okay, so...
But as I say, like, the place name, like, as I say, it's the Guinness World Record of world's longest place name, but it is the ceremonial name of this city.
Okay. So where would you have floating markets? It would have to be in a place that had enough water to support floating markets. There are places in where the island towns are. There's a load of islands, and again they went there on Top Gear, but I can't remember what the name of the place is. And I think it is in the Vietnam special, but it's not the capital. Is it the capital of Vietnam? I can't remember what the capital of Vietnam is. Shit. And I know that they have floating markets there. Oh my god, what is the name? What is the capital of Vietnam?
I'll
Please
say
don't base your geography on top here. Look, I'm literally clutching at straws, Plum. This is the best that I have. I can't remember what the capital of Vietnam is, but that would be my first guess.
You're in the right area. It
Okay.
is not Vietnam.
Okay.
But you are in the right area. You are in the right area of the world.
That doesn't help. Okay.
You remember this because of a Where's Wally like book. Wow.
Wait.
Hi, Majestic.
Hello. Hi, Majestic. How's it going? Is it Bangkok?
Correct!
What
It is!
Oh my god!
It is Bangkok, the capital of Thailand.
Oh my
famous for
god!
its floating markets.
What the
but yeah,
hell? Are you serious?
Its full ceremonial name is on the screen now, and I am not going to attempt to try and pronounce it.
All of that?
That is the full ceremonial name. In Thailand, it's actually, like, the city is actually more colloquially known as, or locally known as, Krung Thep.
Okay. Whew. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't believe I got that.
This is the reason I put this in there primarily is this is a very popular pub quiz question.
Oh really?
About like where is the like longest place in the world?
Well, there you go, folks. It's a little bit of Anil trivia for you.
So,
can you feel the amount of effort that
Yeah.
I'm genuinely putting in to try to get this?
Question 8. Sitting on the Atlantic Ocean at the mouth of the mighty Demerara River, this city was called Longchamp by the French and Stabroek by the Dutch. St George's Anglican Cathedral has in the middle of the city has the highest spire of any extant wooden church. I will say that this is a pet. This is a pet indulgence question.
Okay. All right. Well, as long as I'm indulging something. So, sitting on the Atlantic Ocean, so I know roughly where I am at least, at the mouth of the Demerara River. Again, I have no idea where the Demerara River is. This city was called Longchamp. Now, Longchamp is a famous brand by a French designer which has a horse on the front. So it's possibly something to do with horses. How did you pronounce that? Stabroek? Stabroek. I don't know what that means in Dutch, because I don't know enough Dutch.
No?
I know some Swedish. That's the closest it gets. And I know that the chat is probably going to explode at that as well. St. George's Anglican
to be fair,
Church.
if anyone in chat actually guesses this, I will actually be amazed.
And this is the capital, right?
Yes, this is the capital of a country.
St. George's Anglican Cathedral has the highest spire of any extant wooden church. Kit knows all the answers to this. I am going to acknowledge that, Kit. I've seen you literally champing at the bit to answer these questions instead of me. At the mouth of the Demerara, it's called Longchamp.
To be fair, the names are not actually that relevant. What's more relevant is that this is a city that has been held by the French and by the Dutch, and by dint of the fact that it's got an Anglican cathedral by the British as well.
Yes, okay.
It has changed hands many times. Really? No shade or anything, Dronko. Do you really know this?
The highest spire of any extant wooden church. And it's been owned by the French, the Dutch, and the English. Well, look, if it's in the Atlantic, it's got to be in Western Europe, right? No.
No, we are not in Europe.
So where's the Atlantic Ocean? That's the Pacific Ocean is...
The Atlantic Ocean does border like
No,
four continents.
I know.
So...
But if I know that, then that at least gives me some hope, because I don't know where the Demerara River is.
Yeah.
The only Demerara that I know is Sugar.
Yes.
That's literally it.
And that's... Yeah. I mean, that's exactly right. The Demerara sugar is from this country.
But I don't know where Demerara sugar comes from. That's the
Yeah.
problem. I'm assuming that it's one of the Asian subcontinent countries, but that's probably totally wrong, because I don't think any of those have been...
Asia doesn't border the Atlantic.
Yeah, so that's totally... Yeah. Okay. Where... Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh no, we're being hosted.
Oh wow!
Thanks for hosting us. In the Atlantic,
Uza T6172. Thank you.
In the Atlantic Ocean.
I will tell you, we're in South America.
We're in South America.
We are in South America.
Where the hell would Demerara sugar come
Yeah,
from?
I'll give you that, Brett. No.
So, if we're in South America, where are
Yes.
sugar plantations in South America? Because all of South America is hot enough. But I'm guessing it's probably in the north. And that means that if it's north of South America, it has to be Cuba? No, that can't be right. Was that owned by the Dutch at some point? No, I don't think it was ever taken over by the French. But the English were possibly there, and the Portuguese. So, okay.
Sugar is everywhere.
Thanks for the follow, by the way, SSC 978602. It's good to have you. So, it has to be...
Yeah, in fairness, the English did get everywhere. They very much planted their flag in this country.
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, the English were literally everywhere.
Yeah.
Hooray for
colonialism.
Woo.
Yes.
So... God, it's just such a bitter taste, isn't it? So I think, again, I think it's just going to have to be a guess, but I'm going to say it's possibly the capital of Venezuela.
No.
But am I in the right area? Is it in the north of South America?
Yes, it is.
I thought it had to be.
In fact, we are right next door.
Colombia. It's what? It's
no, other way.
What, really?
Colombia is going east. If you head west, Colombia is heading west. If you head east...
So it's not Bogota?
No. If you head east, it is Georgetown, the capital of
Guyana. Oh
and
my
as I said,
God. It's literally the other side.
Yes. I'd say, personal question, because my mum comes from Guyana.
Man. Hi, Anil's mum, by the way. If you are watching...
She won't be watching.
Welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness.
And so, first settled by the French, then the Dutch invaded, took over the French port.
Nice.
And then it was handed over to the British.
Oh, man. Oh, man. I was so close. I can't believe how close I was. Oh, my God.
Question 9. We are in Asia. Founded in the 1820s, this city sits on the Persian Gulf and will be the host city for 3 of the stadiums in December 22 for the FIFA Men's World Cup.
I don't follow football. I don't follow football at all. Now, I know someone again who's going to be watching this, my mate from work, who's probably going to be yelling at the screen because he will know exactly where this is. Founded in the 1820s. Okay, so if it was founded in 1820, that's a relatively new city in the grand scheme of things. Mm-hmm. In the Persian Gulf. It'll be the host city of 3 stadiums for December 2022 for the FIFA Men's World Cup. So it's part of FIFA.
The country is part of FIFA.
But,
yes.
Yeah, so it has. It has to be. So with that in mind, what countries play in FIFA leagues?
I'm going to grab another drink. Actually, do you want to? No, it's all right. We're almost at the underground. Actually, we'll take a break.
Take a break. Yeah. Okay. So, with that in mind, thank you for the follow. What does that say? Galen Invader. Nice, love it. Thank you very much for following the channel.
Remember, they do get the pop-up at the bottom of the screen now, remember?
They do, but it's still good. It's still good. Founded in 1820s, this city sits on the Persian Gulf and will be host city for 3 stadiums in December 2022, the FIFA Men's World Cup. I guess... Who would it be?
Yeah, like, I was going to put something about this being a relatively controversial decision, but yeah, it is. I don't think this was the right decision to award it there, but yes.
Persian Gulf. It's in Persia. Where's Persia? I don't know. I don't know. All of my illusions have been shattered. I think that... Okay. It's going to have to be a guess, because I genuinely don't know. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to say... Where's Persia? Persia's near Turkey. So... What's the capital of Turkey? It's... Shit, what's the capital of Turkey? Oh my god. Oh god, this is doing my absolute head in. It's just gone out of my head. What is the capital of Turkey? I can't remember. Is it the capital of Turkey?
No.
No, okay, alright, fine. Well, that puts me out of my misery a little bit. Dubrovnik. I've got literally no idea.
You had the first letter correct.
Good. I'm glad.
So we are in Qatar at Doha.
Okay.
Qatar having successfully bid for the FIFA Men's World Cup in 2022. And because of the heat, they're having to move it from it usually being hosted in June to December.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And, they are shortening the length of the competition as well because of that.
Welcome to the channel, Greek Roman.
So, cool. Last question on the round.
All right. Okay, here's the one.
We are back in South America.
I'm going to get the music back. Just for this one. Just for me.
So, back in South America, purpose-built in the 1960s to serve as an administrative capital in a more central location, this city was laid out around the concept of an aeroplane, and is also home to a unique cathedral designed by Oscar Niemeyer and Joaquim Cardozo.
Okay. Purpose-built in the 1960s to serve as an administrative capital. So the 1960 was... please, come on now. 1960 was the Cold War, right? That's Cold War era.
No.
Is it not?
1980 is a Cold War era.
So that's World War II then?
No.
When is the what was happening in
World War II is 1939 to 1945.
Yeah. Okay. And then what was the Cold War?
The Cold War is like the
late 80s.
No, like early to mid 80s.
Mid 80s.
Well, it runs most of the 80s up until the early 90s. Basically, it's the fall of the fall of communism.
Okay.
Is the end of Cuban Missile Crisis is 1960s.
Okay.
Roughly, yeah.
That gets me somewhere. Purpose built.
Oh, is it actually
in the
1960s count Cold War?
I
thought it was primarily 1980s. Maybe my history is a little bit off on that front.
So it was.
Cold War is 40 years long. Okay, so yeah, this would be Cold War then.
I thought so.
Sorry, I apologise. I
So.
thought the Cold War was only really the latter end of it, but no.
So
actually, James would kill me for that.
Well, I mean, probably. But, I'm certainly not going to tell him. Don't worry.
So yeah, we are in Cold War era then.
So it is. So it's the Cold War era, and it was made as an administrative capital in a more central location.
Oh, okay, right. So it does pretty much start at the end of. Anil's history. Yeah, my history is not
the Red Scare. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. My modern history is appalling.
That's at this point, Anil. That's fine. At this point, Anil, that's absolutely fine. This city was laid out around the concept of an aeroplane. Around the concept of an aeroplane.
It's like if you look at it from above, or at least you look like.
Oh, so it actually looks like a plane.
Yeah. So it's got like a large fuselage primary. primary street with like wings coming off it, everything is very clearly designed in blocks.
Okay, that makes sense. It also is home to.
That's
it's also
on the basis of what you were describing. You are almost certainly not going to know that.
Well, I know some unique cathedrals,
but it is a very uniquely designed. Like it has a very unique shape and design.
Okay, all right. So
it kind of what does it look like? You know those
So just while you're remembering that, so the thing that's going through my head,
a turkey crown sort of thing. you know the thing like where you shape like a turkey thing with the bones pointing up. Yeah. It almost like you could put you in mind of one of those.
It looks like a giant turkey.
No. Like.
Oh wow!
It's really difficult. It's really difficult to describe.
With two little towers. Okay.
I don't know if blown out Mount Fuji is a better way of describing it, but yeah.
But it was.
Yeah, it is. Anybody who has Googled that, then that doesn't help.
Purpose built in the 1960s, so this was built relatively recently, and it was built as a capital,
yes,
as opposed to it naturally forming or being elected.
This city did not exist before
1960.
Yeah, before the 1960s. It was.
Wait, hold on. When was Palestine and is it in that part of the world?
No, I said we're in South America.
Oh, we're in South America. No, I thought you said we're in Asia.
No, we're in South America.
We're in South. Okay, so I was going to say because of course it might have been around the whole Israel-Palestine thing, but no, South America, and it was built. Wait, hold on. If this was during the missile crisis, then was it in Cuba?
Cuba is not South America. Cuba counts as part of North America.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
All the Caribbean counts as part of North America.
Right. Okay. Who would have built it? Wait, would it be... It wouldn't be the capital of Brazil, would it?
Correct.
Is it?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
I'm going to give you the point for that. Because, like, you got the country right. At this point, like, I know these are quite tough. It's Brasilia.
Brasilia?
Yes.
Really?
Because Rio de Janeiro was so crowded and so and also it wasn't centrally located enough. The Brazilian government decided that they would purpose build a new capital city that was not crowded. And pretty much, like, the only thing... Well, at least for a long while, the only things that were there were administrative and government functions, I believe.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
I can't believe it! I actually did it! I actually reasoned it out and got it right!
I'll give you that for the reasoning. So, at the end of the round, you scored 2 points from that round.
Yes! 2 points out of 10.
You are currently standing on 9 points.
Oh, wow. So we've nearly hit double digits. I'll do this.
Yeah, I'll let you do that. So, at this point, we're going to take a bit of a break. This has probably taken a little bit longer than I thought it was going to do. I thought we only had about 90 minutes of content.
No, you didn't realise how hard I was going to try.
No, you've been trying like a champion.
Oh my goodness.
And if that sounds sarcastic, I do apologise.
No, not at all.
I don't mean it.
I know you're not, and I genuinely am trying so unbelievably hard. Just for the chat, I have not practiced for this because I wanted you to see actually how bad I am at geography. So I have done no research. I actually said in the last stream I would bring my map. I've left my map at home.
I will also say, some of these questions, a lot of the questions are general, have more or less come from general trivia things as well.
Yeah.
I would say that if I went into this quiz blind, I would not be scoring the full marks on this.
Really?
No. If I went into this quiz blind, I probably couldn't score full marks.
Wow, I mean that really says something because Anil, I turn to you as the bastion of all of my knowledge.
As I say, there's a variety of difficulties here. There are. I will say there are some that I did fully expect you to get. based upon like other bits of knowledge and such. But
yeah.
No worries.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna take a break here for about 5-6 minutes.
Yes.
Get up, stretch your legs, grab a new drink.
Yeah,
go
go
to the
get some
bathroom
water.
and such. And we will be back very shortly.
Yes, I'm going to go buy a dictionary or some sort of glossary of the world, and we'll see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, it's me. Shh. Don't tell Anil. I'm doing a secret bit. But if you want more of this kind of content, or you want to come and see more of us, then you can actually click, I think it's up there somewhere. You can click that little heart button. It means you follow the channel. It'll tell you whenever we go live, and also when we're doing more cool stuff like this, especially for Sandbox Sundays. I know, guys, shh, it's okay. I've got hydration. Look, I've got some. It's fine. Everything's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Thanks to everyone who's followed so far. I'll see you in a bit. Hello!
And welcome back.
Hi, we're back. It's us, Mike and Anil.
Yep.
We're here.
We've got drinks.
We've got drinks.
Refresh, stretch our legs.
We're doing quizzes.
And we're
Hello, everyone.
hopefully ready for the next rounds.
I am. Genuinely, I'm just to say, hi everyone, hello chat. Just to say, genuinely I am enjoying this. It is a really good, a really fun experience, and although I suck, I'm feeling like I'm gonna try. If I manage to get to double digits, I will be happy.
Well,
if I manage to get to 20, I think I will have achieved my goal.
Cool. Chat, Mike is currently sitting at 9 points.
Hello guys. Hi.
9 points out of 35.
Yes.
But we'll just know that you're almost at double digits. So part one of that goal is in sight.
If anyone else from the Rusty Quill is watching this, oh my god.
Well, we know Bryn is watching it next
We know
week.
that Bryn is watching this. Yeah, that's true. Hi, Bryn. Thanks for the support.
So,
Okay,
let's crack on then.
so let's show the people what we're looking at.
Yeah, so we move back.
Here we go.
So, city status.
Okay.
On the next slide, you're going to see a list of countries whose largest or stroke most populous city, because that generally tends to be the definition of largest, is not their capital.
Right.
I want you to name the largest, the most populous city in that country. Yeah.
Okay.
For each one.
The largest city in that country.
Basically, yeah, and
Okay.
it's not their capital.
Right.
So you'll get the full list of 10.
Okay.
And so you can talk through. That as a thing. So here are your 10 countries. What is the largest city in Australia? Belize, China, Monaco, Morocco, Pakistan, Switzerland, Turkey, the USA, and Vietnam.
Okay. So Australia will be Sydney, I'm guessing. Because
I have my list here, so I don't have to click on the screen. Correct.
so the capital of Australia is not Sydney.
No, it isn't.
No, it's oh god, literally as soon as I open my mouth everything goes. I know what the capital of Australia is. It's gone.
The capital of Australia is Canberra.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But yeah, you've got the right city. So 1.
Okay. The largest city in Belize. I have literally no idea.
Oh, hello to Canberra and Trinket the cat.
Hello, hello, Canberra. It's good to have you here. I'm very sorry that I forgot your city. I will try and do better. Belize, I have no idea. China. I mean, Tokyo is
Not in China.
It's not in China,
And is the capital.
Hong Kong is the capital of China, right? No, Hong Kong is no. I'm only embarrassing myself significantly further. Okay, well, it's not either of those things. Tokyo is Japan. Thank you.
Yep.
Yes, thank you, everyone. So, the largest city in China. Well, I mean, it's been in the popular media recently, so Wuhan?
No. I'll mark that as one guess wrong for China.
Okay.
Countdown before Mike causes an international incident.
No, listen, if I haven't already caused an international incident, then...
We might... Well, hang on. If we've caused an international incident, Rusty Quill has far more reach than we ever thought it did.
Well, we are... I think we're still being hosted at the moment.
Yeah.
I don't know where the people are seeing us, but hello, if you are still hosting us, it's good to be here with you. Okay, the largest city in China... Wouldn't even be able to guess, I don't think, based on the fact that I've already embarrassed myself. Monaco, I don't know what the capital of Monaco is, so I don't even know if I would be able to guess cities in Monaco. Morocco, I used to know the name of the capital city of Morocco, and I don't know any other cities. So that's a write-off. Pakistan.
Generally speaking, the largest city will be the most famous city that you will know of for this country. You know?
Yes, but mostly they are capitals, and the purpose of this is they're not capitals. Pakistan, is it Karachi?
Correct.
Okay, that's one that I knew.
Yeah, the capital of Pakistan is Islamabad.
Yes.
And Karachi is its largest city, a former capital.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
I have to say, that was not the one I was expecting you to get.
Thanks very much to my ex-girlfriend for that one. Switzerland will be... Zurich is the...
Correct!
Really? I thought Zurich was the capital.
No, Bern is the capital.
Oh, Bern is the capital.
I probably should have let you finish that thing, because I'm being a bit overeager here.
No.
Zurich is the largest city in Switzerland.
Okay, alright. Well, all the ones that I had no idea that I was going to get, I actually am getting, so that's a surprise. Turkey. Turkey, I struggled on this before. Did you tell me what the capital of Turkey was a minute ago? No, you didn't, did you?
I probably should have.
No, you don't. No, don't. It's fine. I'll figure it out. Turkey. What cities do I know in Turkey?
There is a lovely song about it, after this.
See, the thing is now, because you've said Turkey Crown, whenever I hear turkey, I can only see a cooked turkey in my mind and a little flag in the top, which is the Turkish flag, and that's it. Okay, the USA. So Washington DC is the capital.
Correct.
But the largest city would probably be... Oh, God. It depends on what you're defining largest as.
As in, we're talking about the most populous.
The most populous. So would that be New York?
Correct.
Yeah, okay. All right, that's good. Vietnam. So... A minute ago...
and hello to the DC Suburbs Octopus Gallery.
Hi! Hello, DC. It's good to see that you guys are online as well. I'm going to be in America soon.
You have scored 4 points. You are you are into double digits.
Oh my god, I've actually done it. Wow. Okay, alright. That's really good. I'm genuinely over the moon with that. Hello, Detroit as well. It's good to have you here. Have you become human yet? Has anyone worked it out? Kentucky. Oh, you're driving to Kentucky. No? You're not going to drive to Kentucky? Oh, man, that's a shame. If you do, it'd be good to see you there. Wow, the big one has truly been deployed for actually making it over double digits. Vietnam. So... Oh, my God. Is that the island thing that I was talking about before? No. Because the capital of Vietnam... No, wait, now I'm going to embarrass... fuck it. Bangkok is the capital of Vietnam.
No.
No, okay.
Bangkok's the capital of Thailand.
It's Thailand, okay. Yeah. So what's the capital of Vietnam? No, you're not allowed to tell me. Okay. So...
If it is what I think you
I know
are
we already did this.
I think you are describing the right city, yeah? But
I have to give the name of
I suspect you may not know what the city is called, especially now.
Nope, I have literally no idea.
I will take the city's former name.
That's not going to happen.
If you are able to tell me it.
No, I'm not able to tell you that. Okay,
There's
so
a
let's
musical
go.
about it.
Good. It's Chicago. Let's go back to the top of the list. So Belize, still no idea. China. China. What would be the largest city in China? That's not the capital. Ningbo?
No.
No? Okay.
The largest city in China is Shanghai.
Oh, of course it is. Of course it is. Monaco, I still have no idea. Because I thought Monaco was really small.
It is.
But I don't know what...
Monaco is tiny.
Yeah, because so I like Formula One. I used to be a big Formula One supporter, and that's...
So?
But I only know the Monaco Grand Prix. That's
which
and I don't know. I can't remember where that is.
Okay.
So yeah, I know what the track looks like, and I know that it's absolutely beautiful.
Famous for its casinos.
But yeah, it's famous for a lot more things than the casinos. It's also famous for the super yachts that they have there, the lifestyle, you know, the shopping.
And where does that all take place?
No idea. No idea. In that place that I've just described.
Yeah.
Morocco. So the only thing I know about Morocco is that it's famous for the souks, and it's also famous... it's also very near Lanzarote. Which is off the coast of Morocco. I know that it's in Africa.
Yeah.
Cities in Morocco, I can't remember at all.
There's a famous film about this place.
Oh, black and white? You mean, oh my god. Oh my god, I can see it. I know, I've just realised where it is. I've just realised where it is, and the name. I can see the film, I can see the actors. I just can't remember the name. Look, see now, cards on the table, right, chat? Let's just have a chat, you and me and Anil, right? Cards on the table, names are the biggest thing that I struggle with. I genuinely do want to go and speak to... No, I genuinely do want to go and speak to someone about this, because...
Shall I put the headphones
you can
up
do.
there? Yeah. So
because names are the only thing that just fly out of my head. I studied psychology as my degree, and in psychology, you have to remember names. Like, that is what you have to remember. In psychology, I could remember the study, I could remember the years, I could remember what they did, I could give you a methodological breakdown, and I could even, compartmentalize it and give a critical analysis, but I could never remember the names of the people.
Yeah.
This is exactly the same. I can describe it, I can roughly tell you where it is, I can tell you what I know about it, because I remember colours and I remember imagery really well.
Yeah.
It's probably why I ended up working in video. But, I cannot remember the names of any of these places. Even now, Frank just put the quote that was in my head into the chat, which is, "Here's looking at you, kid." And I know which film that's from. I just cannot remember the name of that film, and it is driving... Casablanca!
Correct!
Oh, thank God! That was driving me absolutely up the wall.
But you do the same thing that I and a lot of people... It's like, if you talk through it enough, you might be able to trigger the memory. You might be able to trigger remembering it.
God, yes, exactly. All I need to do is rant. Thank you, chat. I appreciate it. Okay. Monaco, because I've done Pakistan, I've done Switzerland. Turkey, I couldn't remember. Where do I know in Turkey? I went to Turkey once. Where did I go? Bodrum.
Other side of the country. Well, yeah, kind of other side of the country to Bodrum.
Then I have literally no idea. Think of the song. What song?
There is a very...
Amarillo?
No.
No. What song? There's a famous song about a certain city in Turkey.
There is.
Think of the Animaniacs song. I can't remember the Animaniacs song. I'm really sorry. It was in Umbrella Academy. I didn't see it. genuinely have no. I genuinely have no idea. I'm really sorry,
do you want
chat.
to give up on that one?
I know you're trying to help, but I can't remember. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm sorry.
You're giving up on Turkey?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
The answer is
Istanbul. I just saw it out of the corner of my eye as I looked over at you. I just saw it. So
Istanbul, not Constantinople.
Yeah, I know. And do you know what? The worst part is, the reason why I remember Istanbul is because there's a scene in James Bond, The World Is Not Enough, where, names, literally just flown out of my head. Is it Zukovsky is in the caviar pit, and Bond is questioning him from the caviar pit.
The caviar pit.
So there's a pit which is it's made out of oil, but I always called it the caviar pit because they were talking about caviar earlier on in the thing. So it's this big well of oil, and he's drowning in it, and Bond reaches down with an umbrella, and the last thing he says before Bond pulls him out is they're in Istanbul.
Right.
That's the only... that is my in to Istanbul. Oh, God. Where haven't I got?
So, you haven't got Belize, Monte Carlo,
Monte Carlo, yeah. Yeah, okay, alright. Yeah, I should have remembered that one. I think we're going to have to call the rest of them a write-off anyway,
cool.
How'd I do?
You got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 5. You got half of them.
All right. So I'm happy with that.
That's your best round yet.
Yeah, I'm genuinely happy with that.
5. So that puts you on 14.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm over 10.
Yeah.
Which is perfect.
And you're nearly halfway to your 20.
Yay!
So,
oh my god.
For the chat, the largest city in Australia is Sydney.
Belize City.
The largest city in Belize is Belize.
Okay.
The capital of Belize is Belmopan.
Right. Okay.
Largest city in China is Shanghai, not its capital, Beijing. Monte Carlo is the largest city in Monaco, as opposed to Monaco, or Monaco-Ville, which is the capital, technically.
Yeah.
Casablanca is the largest city in Morocco, not Rabat. Karachi, not Islamabad. Zurich, not Bern. Istanbul, not Ankara. New York City, not the USA. Ho Chi Minh City.
Not the USA?
New York City, not Washington, D.C. Yeah, anybody who had Saigon, give yourself half, because Saigon is the name, or is the previous name of Ho Chi Minh City.
A Saigon, of course.
Yeah, as in Miss Saigon, musical I was alluding to.
Yeah, I know now, I know. Also, thank you, chat. I appreciate the support. I know you're being very, very supportive, and I do appreciate it, I promise. I'm just struggling.
So.
All right.
A song for Europe.
Is this about Eurovision?
It is. On the next slide.
Oh, God.
I'm not going to ask you to name them.
How have you single-handedly picked every subject that I know nothing about?
Well,
geography, football, and Eurovision.
So,
oh my God.
On the next slide, you're going to see a map of Europe, highlighted with the last 10 unique winners of the Eurovision Song Contest.
Okay.
I just want you to identify the country.
Okay. All right. This might be a good round.
This is your European map reading round with the added flavour of how I pick the countries, basically.
I mean, yes, I'm excited.
All right. I'm hoping that this is going to show up well on screen, folks. I am such a nerd. As if you didn't know that, or if anybody in this chat didn't know that.
Yeah, for real.
So, here is a map.
Okay.
Oh, crap.
What's happened? What's happened?
Okay. I might have to give you a freebie, because one of the countries has been cut off.
Oh, that's awkward. Oh, dear.
So, 2018 is actually off the map down here.
Oh, right, okay.
If you can guess 2018 by the European, or rather, the country that's in the European Broadcasting Union that is down here, I will give it to you. But otherwise, if you don't, I will give you
Turkey.
I will give you a. I mean, Turkey is part of the EU, but that's Turkey.
Oh.
So we'll kind of go in order. I will give you 2018 for free.
Okay.
Because this is my mistake.
Okay.
So, 2019, This country here.
That is...
If you want to pass, tell me pass, and we'll go on to the next year, and then we can come back to anything if you want to.
Is that the little bit that's... No, I'm not going to say that. No, because I was going to say there's a random little bit, which I think is that bit there.
It's that bit there.
That's owned by Russia,
correct?
Right? Yeah, so that's that.
That is Kaliningrad.
Right, okay, cool. So it's not that. It's... everyone's going to hate me.
Chat can guess 2018, but I'm almost certain that chat knows 2018.
Everyone is going to hate me for this, because I know that that's the part of the world that a lot of people are viewing this from right now. So,
if you want to pass and
no,
come
I
back,
don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't want to pass and come back. That is... I mean, it's so small. Is it...
Somewhere we were thinking of
Is it the
going later
Netherlands?
this... Correct!
Okay.
It is the Netherlands.
It is the Netherlands. All right, fine. Yes, because that's where TwitchCon is this year. Okay.
Winners in 2019 with Duncan Lawrence and the song Arcade.
Nice.
2018 I will give you because I did put it on, but obviously the image, when I loaded it in, I didn't realise it got cut off. 2018 is Israel. That's Netta with the song Toy.
Right, okay.
So I will give you that for free.
All right, thanks.
2017, we are here.
Portugal.
Correct.
Yes, I know Portugal. I've been there.
Salvador Sobral with Pelo Amor Dos.
Nice.
Apologies for Portuguese. I cannot speak Spanish very
Dois.
well. Portuguese or Spanish very well.
You did really well. You did really well.
Dois? Okay.
Dois, yeah.
2016, we are here. This country here.
So that big bit on the right is Russia.
That is Russia.
That's
yes,
Russia.
Correct.
So this is...
You mentioned it before.
Ukraine?
Correct.
Yes! Oh my god, yes!
Winners in 2016, Jamala with the song 1944.
Okay, alright, cool.
2015 and 2012 winners.
Sweden.
Correct.
Yes! I know someone who's going to be especially proud of me for that one.
2015 winner Monzelmelo with Heroes. 2012 winner Loreen with Euphoria.
Nice.
We go to 2014.
What's just above Italy? That's...
I mean...
Because
there are problems, yes, with the selection. Sofia Italis, our last win was in 1997.
I think that 2010 is Germany.
Correct. 2010 is Germany. Lena with Satellite.
Nice. So 2014 is between Italy and Germany. Is that... That's not Switzerland, is it?
No, that's one marker.
Okay. What else? What borders Italy and Germany?
I mean, that's Switzerland.
Oh, man. Okay, so it's the next one over.
And if you're wondering, Liechtenstein is that dot there.
Which... Oh, that's Liechtenstein.
That's Liechtenstein.
Wow.
43,000 pounds, and it can be yours for the night.
Well, I'll tell you what, if people keep donating through RQ streams, we might be able to have a party and buy Liechtenstein.
Irlanda du the Point does not exist. That is a terrible, terrible song. Wow.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Dustin the Turkey should have been shot.
Wow, not that you feel strongly about it.
Oh, it's so bad. They literally send that as a joke.
Wow. 2014 I'm going to have to pass on for now. So
okay,
we'll pass
on 2014. You have one guess left for that. 2013, we are here.
Okay, so I'm going to do this again. So I think that 2009 is Norway.
Correct. That's Alexander Rybak with Fairy Tale.
So that means that 2013 is probably... Because that's Finland, that's Sweden, that's Norway, that's got to be... The Netherlands? No, not the Netherlands. No, not the Netherlands. I meant...
Yeah.
I meant the red flag with the blue cross. No, that's Norway. Is it? No.
Yeah, red flag with blue cross is Norway.
Norway. Switzerland is the red flag with the white cross. Sweden is the blue flag with the yellow cross.
Yeah.
That one. And Finland is white with a blue cross. So that is... Now, I know that this is wrong, but every bit of me is screaming that that's Belgium, and I know that it's not Belgium.
It's not Belgium.
God.
Belgium is here.
Oh, Belgium's down there. Oh my god, okay.
Yeah, okay, the cursor is showing up on screen, so good.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
But, come on, Mike, we've talked about
I know we have. I know that we have.
This area.
It's the Nordics. So it's Sweden. Shush, it's Sweden, Denmark.
Correct.
Yes, there we go. Oh my god, I did it eventually. Oh man, who just said? Did someone just randomly say Shakespeare?
2011, we're all the way over here.
Okay, that's firmly in Eastern Europe, and it looks like it's the...
Well, technically Eastern Europe is this bit.
So is that the Balkans then?
No, the Balkans is this area.
Oh no, because that's Greece down there, right?
So you've got like the Caucasus Mountains, which are running here, which is the boundary between Europe and
the what mountains? The Caucasus.
The Caucasus.
Okay.
Which is the boundary. Well, technically, it's off here. It's the boundary between Europe and Asia.
Oh, so that's in Asia.
So, yes, but officially it is part of Europe. So all these countries, like
because
like
it's
this,
Eurovision,
is Europe effectively.
Because according to Eurovision, Australia is also part of Europe because it's part of the Commonwealth, right?
No, because they pay into the European Broadcasting Union.
Oh, right. Okay.
Which is the definition of who gets to participate, basically.
So, how is Israel in Europe? Yes, I know.
Yeah, they pay money. They get to be in the EBU. Ultimately, it's to do with the reach of European television, or rather, broadcast range.
So, if that's Ukraine,
yep,
that is.
We are looking at a former Soviet republic, so yes.
No, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't know.
That is Azerbaijan.
Oh, my favourite country name!
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love Azerbaijan! You can't say it in a negative way. You can only say Azerbaijan and it sounds amazing.
Yes.
Azerbaijan! I love it!
Yes, ABBA won Eurovision with Waterloo in 1974. 2011, Elle and Nikki won with Running Scared
nice.
For Azerbaijan.
Nice. So, I love Azerbaijan. But the name of Azerbaijan is incredible.
So you have one more guess on 2014.
Okay, so it's south of Germany and north of Italy. It's not Switzerland.
East of Switzerland.
Yeah, east of Switzerland. What countries border Switzerland? Is it Belgium? Is it Belgium? No, Belgium's over there.
Yeah,
no, Belgium's
exactly,
that bit. Belgium's that bit. Okay, sorry, you
yeah,
said that. Yes, Belgium's there. So, I look, chat. Okay, look. I'm stupid. I'm willing to admit it. So, what else borders Switzerland? I've got a friend who's in Switzerland right now. If she's watching, I mean, that would be amazing.
Actually, yeah, you are not stupid, Mike.
No,
you're not. You just don't know these answers. That does not make you stupid.
What borders Switzerland? Germany, France, and Italy are the three countries that I know border Switzerland. Just pub trivia wise.
Yeah, Germany, France, and Italy.
Yeah, but I cannot remember what that is. Sorry, if anyone's watching from that place, I'm really sorry, but I cannot remember.
You're giving up.
I'm gonna have to pass. Gonna have to pass.
Wait,
actually, is that the Balkans?
No, I already said the Balkans are down here.
Oh, it's further down. Oh, because I was going to say, is it like Romania or somewhere like that? But no, that'll be much further down.
Romania is that country there.
Oh, wow, Romania's really...
Romania is big.
So that's Romania, and that means that is Bulgaria, right?
Bulgaria is here.
Yeah, down there.
Yeah.
And then Croatia is there.
Croatia is there.
Oh, that's Croatia?
Yes.
Okay. And then Greece is down at the bottom.
Greece is down here, yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. No, I give up then. I genuinely don't know.
We are in Österreich. It's Austria.
Oh, Austria.
Yes.
I thought that Austria was the one above that.
No, that's Czechia.
Oh my god, and that's Czechia.
That's Czechia and that's Slovakia.
Right.
Or Slovak Republic.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, so 2014 winner Conchita Wurst with Rise Like a Phoenix.
Conchita Wurst. That was incredible, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Well,
okay.
You got 8 points on that round.
Oh my god, I actually got over half. Oh my god, I did it. See, I told you, when it comes to names, I cannot remember anything, but if you put a picture in front of me, I can do it. God.
You are currently sitting, after 5 rounds, at 22 points.
Yes, I did it! I hit the big 20! Oh my god!
So yeah, there we have the rundown.
So
Netherlands,
good.
Israel, Portugal, Ukraine, Sweden twice, Austria, Denmark, Azerbaijan, Germany, and Norway.
I did it, chat. I got more than 20. Oh, thank God for that.
We are crossing the waters. We are crossing the Atlantic for States of Matter.
States of Matter.
Again, 10 questions,
chat.
1 point each. On the next slide, you're going to see a list of US states by their common abbreviation. All I want you to do is name the state.
Okay, on the next slide, a list of US states by their common abbreviation, name the state. Okay,
Yep.
Americans, Canadians, South Americans, I apologise instantly.
So, here are your 10. D-E, K-Y, C-O, A-Z, I-A, V-T, P-A, M-O, M-E, N-E.
Okay, I'm going to wait for you to pour because I think I know a couple of these. So take your time. Take your time with the pouring.
Yeah, okay.
And I'll try and figure this out. So, many of us citizens don't know this anyway. All right. Well, thanks for saying that. I do appreciate it. It's America. You got to say Z. Yeah, no, that's true actually.
A-Z.
A-Z. Wow. Okay. Yes, as we say over here, the famous rapper pop star Jason Z.
Yes.
Yes. So, now, KY is a very famous brand of lubricant, but it's also Kentucky.
Correct.
CO, I think, is Colorado.
Correct.
AZ, I'm not sure.
For folks wondering, I am using my Zolf notebook to...
You legend. We do have a Redbubble store, actually. Maybe we should plug that. We've got merch.
I should put a command in for store, actually.
Where do we get to? AZ.
Actually, let me make him... While I'm in my notebook, I might as well make a note of that. And... Exclamation mark. Store.
IA. Is that Indianapolis?
Well, Indianapolis is a city.
Awkward. Okay, alright, fine. We'll skip over that.
I mean, Indianapolis is the capital of its state, but... Pretty sure, yes.
RQ has a Redbubble. Yes, we do have a Redbubble. You can go onto Redbubble /
that.
Something, yeah.
I will add that as a store command at some point.
And you can actually go and buy some merch there. Keep your eyes on that store, by the way. Just saying.
Just saying.
Something might happen. So...
No one lives in IA. Ow, harsh. I know people make fun of it a lot.
No one lives in IA? No, Indiana?
No, that's one mark. That is the state that Indianapolis is the capital of. But that's not what that
That's
is.
not that, okay. M-O-M-E-N-E. N-E is Nebraska, right?
Correct.
So... M-E. What would that be? Is
ME your state, Daisy Tonner GF?
I got CO, didn't I?
Yes, you got CO. You've got number 2, number 3, and number 10 so far.
Okay. While I'm thinking, there's no point sitting here in silence. While I'm thinking, so let's get some vibes up in here. Okay. PA. What state starts with P? What state starts with P? I know that after this I'm going to kick myself. P. What state starts with P? Pennsylvania? No. Is it Pennsylvania?
Correct.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, Pennsylvania.
I thought that was a city.
No, you're thinking of Philadelphia.
I'm thinking of Philadelphia. Yeah, okay, fine. Right. Oh, wow, I got a yeehaw from the chat. That's how I know I'm doing reasonably well. Go with your guy. I will try and go with my guy C Mustang. I'm with you. Which have I got left to do?
So you've got 1.
Which is DE.
4.
Delaware.
Correct.
4. Yeah.
5. You've got 1 guess left on.
Yep.
6, 8, and 9.
What state starts with V? What state starts with V? Because I keep... Now, this isn't a guess, to be clear, but in my mind, I just keep saying Vancouver over and over and over again. But it's not Vancouver because that's in Canada. What state starts with V? Oh my god. 8. I've still got 4 to do as well, right?
Yes, you've still got 4 to do.
AZ. What AZ? What would that... Everyone's just saying Bernie Sanders. No, maple syrup doesn't help. I would love some maple syrup.
I mean, that's true. VT is a producer of maple syrup.
Oh, right. Oh, I see. That I didn't know. I'm learning so much today. AZ. It's not Austin because that's a city in Texas.
Correct. And TX would have been too easy too.
Yeah, TX would have been super easy. I mean, you did put KY in there because you knew that I would get that one.
Yeah.
Arizona?
Correct.
That was because of a hint, actually, that I saw in the chat, which is it has cacti, and that was literally...
There are plenty of states which have cacti.
Yeah, but no, now the chat knows that I can imagine things, and if I can see what's there, right, I'll get it. So, yeah. VT is where everyone goes in apocalypse movies.
Yeah.
It's safe because it's so isolated. I think there are only 2 states that start with V, and I can't remember them.
I think you're right. Yes.
What other ones haven't I got?
So you still need 5, 6, 8, and 9.
5, 6, 8, and 9. Come on, I can do this. I can do this. 5 is...
These ones are probably the harder ones to get. Okay. I will say that.
M-O-M-E.
Hey, Sir Hulk. It's going not too bad. After a rocky start, Mike has picked up.
It's going okay, because we're in the Americas now, and apparently my knowledge of the Americas is... I've actually learned that my knowledge of the Americas is significantly better than anywhere else in the world, for no reason. M-O-M-E.
Yeah, she's going to apply to like loads of states. I mean, obviously there is one specific one that is...
M-O... would be...
Does it really look like a wine bottle? Huh. So I will say, like, if I'd had a bit more time to prep this, I was going to do each one on an individual slide with the state outline, the thing, and there would be 2 points if you got it for that.
Indiana. IA.
No, you already guessed that.
Oh, did I guess that?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
And then a couple of extra facts about the state, which you would get 1 point for if you got it on that.
Okay, Iowa?
Correct!
Oh my god, okay. Alright.
So, 6, 8, and 9.
6. Come on, chat. Come on, chat. We can do this.
Iowa, birthplace of James T. Kirk.
This is going to be the first one that we're going to bring home. Oh, God. VTMOME. Is one of the main...
Correct!
Is that ME?
Yes!
Okay, alright. Whew, okay. My god.
That is one that I seriously didn't think you would get.
Oh man, okay. Well look, we've beaten the odds now, chat. This is it, the home straight. There's 2 left.
Yeah, VT is pretty close to ME.
VT and MO. The thing is, I don't know where Maine is. I don't know where Maine is. Thank you, chat. I appreciate the support. I know that you're with me.
Maine is part of New England.
Okay. I'm part of Old England.
Indeed.
MO and VT.
Yeah, Maine might as well be Canada. It's where Fox is from.
Oh, is that where Fox is from?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's really lovely. MOVT. What would MO be? What would MO? Shares its name with a fuck off big river. What, the Amazon?
Well, yes, it does, but unfortunately, in the UK, you wouldn't really know that.
Oh, fuck! Paddle steamers. It's
which is,
it's
and now you see why.
Oh god, it's oh fuck me! Where is it? I can't remember the name.
No, chat. He's thinking about a different thing to what you are thinking.
I probably no, because someone said Mark Twain.
Yeah,
and that means it's south of it. It's in the south. So I don't. It's so. I know. I believe in myself. I just don't know what it is. Sounds like a words.
Actually,
for really sad.
I'm just going to double check that I got this one right.
Sounds like words for really sad. VT sounds like a dude's name. A dude's name? Bernie Sanders is a senator from VT. I don't know enough about American politics. I'm really sorry. The really sad is VT. What, very terrible? No. I genuinely cannot think of any states that start with a V. Ben and Jerry's for VT.
Yeah.
I don't know where Ben and Jerry's is from. Plenty of rural areas in MO, but it's not southern. Minnesota?
Is that your guess?
Well, that means it's not correct.
No, it's not Minnesota.
No, it's not. Okay, it's not Minnesota. Arch. What? A word for sad and a Stephen King book.
Chat, that's not helping him in any way.
I know that
form.
genuinely does not help. Directly next to Quebec, that also doesn't help. I'm offended. I'm sorry. It's not correct French. VT skiing?
Yes.
Skiing?
Yeah.
So that means it's way north.
Yeah.
If it's near Quebec and you can ski.
It's in New England as well.
So I'm getting so many hints. And I know that if I don't get all of these, I'm going to be kicking myself for the rest of the day. Up. Thanks, Mustang. Everyone's saying...
Yeah. Because somebody put the answer in chat.
Oh, right.
And they were just trying to bump that up. Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's pull back on the clues chat.
I'm not going to get
yeah,
these.
because Mike's not getting them from that. So.
MO was correct, wasn't it?
What?
You checked
Yeah,
it?
no, I
yeah.
double checked. Yeah, MO is correct. It is the one I think. Because there is one... So it is a slight trick. There is one obvious one, which it isn't.
Okay.
If you want to move on to the next round, we can do at any point.
I need, at this point, I need to get these. I just can't remember any states that start with a V.
As I say, there are 2 states in the US that start with a V.
Yeah, I know. There are 2 states that start with a V, and I can't remember either of them.
Ex Libris Crow, exactly. The other one of the other M states is also a big hacking raker.
I genuinely don't know.
Yeah.
And I know that I'm gonna hate not getting these, but I genuinely don't know.
Are you giving up on both?
Why did you have to say that? No, I'm not. No, I'm not going to give up.
Okay, cool.
No, I'm not going to give up.
That was no. That wasn't a dig or anything.
No,
like
I know
that,
it wasn't. But as soon as you say give up, that's it. Like everything kicks back in again.
Dig in.
Yeah.
Go for the gusto.
What state starts with a V? Oh God.
If it helps all, the other V state, their code is VA.
VA?
Is the other state beginning with V, yeah?
Because someone said Vancouver, and... Oh, I said
which
Vancouver,
is
which is in Canada. And now that's literally all I can think of. Genuinely, that's it.
No, Plum, don't, because that could also be, you know, a memory trigger sort of thing.
VT. VA. No, for the purposes of the stream, I'm going to have to give up. I'm really sorry, I don't know.
Okay, VT is Vermont.
Of course it is.
The other V state being Virginia.
Of course.
MO, the instinctive response would be to say Montana.
Yeah.
Which it isn't, because that's MN.
Yeah.
MO is... Now... The way the British pronounce it is, I don't know if it's the same way that that Americans from the region pronounce it. We say Missouri. Is it actually supposed to be Missouri? Because I hear that as well. But yeah, it's Missouri.
Oh, Missouri.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Oh, MN is Minnesota. No, oops. Which one is Montana? MT. Right. Okay. Yeah. So
that makes sense.
Yeah. So there we go. Delaware, Kentucky, Colorado, Arizona, Iowa, Vermont, Pennsylvania, Missouri, Maine, and Nebraska. Oh, that's what you meant, chat.
What?
When they were saying about sadness, Missouri, like misery.
Misery.
Yes.
Oh, of course.
Now I get.
Oh, now it makes sense.
Missouri is common if you live there. Right, okay. Everyone else says Missouri.
Oh, right. Man. I thought you meant for the V one. That's why I was running
2, 3,
through.
4, 5, 6, 7. Well, you got 8 out of 10 for that one as well.
I'm gutted. I'm genuinely gutted. That was probably the only one that I even had a hope at getting 10 out of 10 on, and I fucked it right at the very end.
You are currently sitting at 30 points.
I mean, that's incredible. That's incredible, but I'm still gutted. That's 10 points further than I thought I would get, but that was the only question so far that I've actually had a chance at getting full marks on, and I fucked it.
Oh, no.
Okay.
You did amazingly.
All right.
Your logic and reasoning there was like your determination to try and get those was fantastic.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you, chat. I appreciate it as well.
So, next round. Trading places.
Right, okay.
On the next slide, you're going to see a list of goods and mineral resources. I want you to name the world's largest producer of that item.
Okay.
There are no duplicate answers here. So
Right.
each one is a different country.
Okay, alright.
So,
I've got to get my head out of the
can
States
you
now.
tell me who is, which countries are the largest producers of coffee, silver, diamonds, copper, salt, rubies, cocoa, sulfur, starfruit, and thorium?
Now, coffee is a trick question because that is one of 3 places. Because Brazil produces a lot of coffee, Colombia produces a lot of coffee, and there's a dispute as to which is the largest trader. So it's one of those 2. I don't know which one you've got written down, but it has to be one of them.
You are correct. It is one of those 2.
But that's my point, is that if I say Brazil, and it's not Brazil, it's
Well,
Colombia.
you've got 2 guesses, so...
Brazil.
Correct.
Okay, fine. So that's that.
To be fair, if I'd had a bit more time, I would have definitely delved into like the CIA fact book to actually verify all of these. I'm going by basically what the internet told me for these.
I mean, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
So, silver, I don't know. Africa is one of the largest exporters of diamonds, but I can't remember which African country it is. Copper, I don't know. Salt, I would guess, is a mining country because most salt comes from mines rather than the sea. So it doesn't necessarily have to be by the sea. Rubies, I think, is in Africa again. Cocoa is somewhere really hot. Probably even Brazil. No, there's no duplicate answers.
No duplicate answers, so Brazil has already been crossed off the list.
So cocoa has to be somewhere else that's really hot.
Most salt actually comes from chat, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah, salt comes from chat, yeah. Sulfur has to be volcanic, but I don't know what volcanic country...
Ben Meredith is the largest exporter of salt. Wow, deep cut there. Deep cut there.
Yeah, deep cut, wow. Starfruit is a really left field one.
Yeah, so I will say that when it comes to agricultural products, particularly particularly vegetables, there is one country which is basically dominates every other country in the terms of
What, Spain?
No, in terms of agricultural production. So trying to find a fruit or a vegetable which isn't massively produced by that country is really difficult. Starfruit is one of the very few that I found.
Fair enough. And I don't know what thorium is.
Thorium is a semi-radioactive metal.
Cool. Okay.
It's radioactive. It's a metal used in the nuclear industry.
Okay, alright, that's fair enough. Thing is, it doesn't help. So, that's fine. So, silver. Where would export silver? See, I tend to think, and maybe this is just my preconception, but I've made enough of an ass of myself that I think I can say this. I tend to think that most valuable jewels and gems tend to come from Africa. That was just what I've been led to believe. I don't know whether that translates into valuable metals as well, though.
I will tell you that there is only one African country on this list.
Really? That really surprises me. And it's probably from rubies as well.
It kind of surprised me as well.
Cocoa. Cocoa needs a hot climate, because cocoa beans need a hot climate. Nestle do a thing where they support the cocoa trade. Where do they support? I'm sure that was Brazil. Wait, so if Brazil is the largest exporter of coffee, is Colombia the largest exporter of cocoa?
No.
Okay. Sulfur has to be volcanic. So I'm guessing that sulfur must come from somewhere like Fiji?
No.
No? Thorium being radioactive. Yeah. To be fair, Nestle does a lot of things, but few of them good. Yeah, I know. Without delving too far into that, that we could have an entire stream just on that. So let's not go too far down that rabbit hole. Thorium. Where do radioactive things come from? Everywhere.
Jules, I can't, because the answer is actually one of the countries on this list.
I didn't look, so I don't know what they said. So these are all going to be guesses. They're all going to be guesses. Silver comes from... diamonds come from Nigeria. Why not?
No.
Silver comes from Bosnia.
No.
Copper tends to come from Spain.
No.
Salt comes from France.
No.
Rubies come from China. Cocoa comes from a hot country. What?
What did he say comes from China?
Rubies.
No, but China is one of the answers on this list. Unsurprisingly, China is one of the answers on this list.
Because I know, being real, there's a massive mine, in Russia, and I can't remember what it's a mine of. I think it's a diamond mine.
Correct.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Russia is the world's largest producer of diamonds.
Okay,
It has more diamonds than Angola, which is where you were thinking about. As an African country, but the producer of diamonds.
Right, yeah. Right. Okay, cool. Well, that's good. What?
No, France does produce a lot of salt, but no, it is not the world's largest producer.
What? What does China
particularly
produce?
like Fleur de Sel.
I don't know. China must produce... It must be a metal. It must be. Does China produce silver? Or copper?
Lily Star, actually Canada was not the answer which came up for wheat when I looked at it. Was it? No, I don't think Canada was the one that came up for wheat.
Was either of those correct?
Sorry, what was that? Sorry, I apologise. I was looking at.
That's okay. I said that China must produce a metal rather than any of the other things on the list. So I guessed silver and copper.
No, they're not.
So that's both of my guesses for those. Salt. Who would produce salt? Bosnia? I don't know. Rubies? I don't know. Cocoa. Cocoa is the only one that I genuinely stand a chance at guessing. Because
Cocoa is the African one. Oh.
Is the African one. But I don't know which African country it would come from. Does sulfur come from South Africa? No, probably not.
No, I said there's only one African answer on here.
Yeah,
it's the
cocoa one. Oh, yeah, that's true. I should have listened to what you said. Are you thinking of Botswana or something? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't have been a bad thing. The salt flats of Botswana are very, and that's what they drove across in the Top Gear special.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Wait, do the States produce the most salt?
No.
Okay.
So that's your salt one done.
Thank you for the follow, RPJ7. Rubies. I've already guessed twice for that, haven't I?
No, you haven't guessed at all for that, actually.
Have I not?
No.
I said loads of stuff. Yeah, but Top Gear's coming up again.
You cut off before... You stopped yourself before you carried on down that list.
So cocoa comes from Africa. I genuinely don't know enough about African countries. And sulfur. Where would sulfur come from?
Not where you'd expect, actually.
Yeah, I know that it's... By the way, Sats, I know that it's Bosnia-Herzegovina.
Yeah.
I know that. I just said Bosnia as an abbreviation.
Kitsune Artemis, Mike, discounting what he's got from this round so far, Mike is currently sitting on 30.
Which is a miracle.
He said, actually, with the points from this round, it's 32.
Perfect. Starfruit. I genuinely don't know starfruit. So I'm just going to say Turkey.
No.
Thorium, I don't know where would produce radioactive metals, so I'm going to guess Russia. No, we've already had Russia, so it's probably Who else would produce anything radioactive? Where's it come from? I don't even know how radioactive substances are made, apart from like on a planetary scale.
All of these are mined.
Yeah, but how are they produced? Because that would determine where it comes from. Because I know that diamonds, for example, and rubies need pressure. Whereas silver, I don't know. Coffee and cocoa need heat and hot climates. Sulfur is usually found around volcanic regions, but if it's not Fiji, then it would have to be another volcanic island or another country that's known for its volcanicity. And so
this country is not known for its volcanicity.
And so I wouldn't have a clue. Starfruit, I genuinely have no idea where starfruit comes from. So, I guess, which ones haven't I guessed enough for?
So you've got one more. You've got 2 guesses on rubies, 1 on cocoa, 1 on sulfur, 1 on starfruit, and 2 on thorium. Yeah, I think a lot of folks know starfruit from Stardew Valley. Weirdly enough, because it's a top end thing
that you can produce.
Yeah, starfruit wine is a very valuable thing that you can make.
I would love to try some one day. So
I'm sure the actual starfruit wine would taste horrible.
You think so? I quite like starfruit.
I'm not a fan of starfruit.
Really?
No.
I really like it.
It's too much of a pain to peel.
That's bad. Yeah.
And to be fair, a lot of it is coloured by the fact that so Guyana is one of the world's larger producers of starfruit.
But cocoa?
No, we don't produce cocoa. But it's not the world's biggest producer of starfruit. And it's just like where my uncle or where my aunt lives. The neighbour next door had a starfruit tree.
Oh, really?
And it's like picking it off of that. It's like, no, this is too much hassle.
Fair enough.
And the fruit wasn't exactly. Yeah.
Look, I just like how they look like little satellite dishes.
They look lovely.
They look like little satellite dishes, and that makes me happy. That's all I know about starfruit. I've tried them as fruit, and they taste nice. I've tried them in drinks, and they also taste nice in drinks. And so yeah. Yeah, it's a little satellite.
Yeah,
little satellite. Okay, so thorium.
No, we're just going back to the Eurovision round
there. I should do a Eurovision quiz for you. So thorium is produced in Mexico.
No.
Rubies are produced in Mexico.
No. Mexico is an answer on this list, but
salt is produced in Mexico.
No.
Sulfur is produced in Mexico.
Okay, I'm going to draw a line under this round because you're obviously clutching at straws.
Yeah, I have literally no idea.
So, the answers are: Brazil is the largest producer of coffee, Mexico is the largest producer of silver, Russia you got as the largest producer of diamonds,
Pakistan,
Chile is the largest producer of copper, Pakistan for salt, Myanmar for rubies, the Côte d'Ivoire for cocoa.
I literally never got that.
Alternatively, Ghana, it kind of like swaps up between the two effectively. China is the largest producer of sulfur. China is also the world's largest producer of agricultural goods in general.
Cool.
Like, I went through the list trying to find it's like, okay, right, let's see. We'll go for potatoes, China. Asparagus, China. Garlic, China. Eggplant or aubergine, China. It's like, what the...
Wow.
Can I find anything that is not... pork. No, not pork. Sheep. China.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. But, like, it's understandable, of course, because of its size and its population. It just has the means for all of that. So China is the largest producer of sulfur. Malaysia is the largest producer of starfruit.
Well, of course. Yeah.
And India is the largest producer of thorium.
Interesting. Right, I need a quick break.
Sure.
Do you want to do some vamping and some plugging of what we do?
I'll refresh my hot drink at this point as well. So,
all right, okay.
Yeah, because we're coming up to 3 hours.
Chinese sheep.
We're going to run a little bit longer today. I hope you don't mind, folks.
Sorry.
Yeah. Next round is, have you got a flag?
Oh man, I love it. I love it.
Well, you said you like pictures.
I do love pictures.
Let's see if pictures can help get you through this.
Okay.
So remember, stand up, stretch your legs, take a break,
get
hydrated,
drink,
hydrate, and we will see you.
Just please click that one.
That one.
Next one up. Next, that one. There you go. We'll use that. There you go. Right. We'll see you in a bit.
Hello, and welcome back, folks. Hope everyone had a chance to get a bit of rest, refresh their drinks, etc. So, we're on to the final round, the final stretch.
It's the final countdown. Do-do-do-do.
Yes.
Do-do-do-do flags. Do-do-do-do.
Flags.
Flags. Yeah. Hello, chat. Hello. How are we doing?
How are you all doing? Hope you've been enjoying this. We're on to the final one. 15 flags. 15 countries. That's all I want. I haven't thrown anything weird at you by throwing in flags of cities or provinces or, weird provincial flags.
Okay, all right.
The throw.
I'm happy about that.
I felt... What kind of geography quiz would this be without a round of flags?
No, you need a flag round.
Exactly.
That is true. You need a flag round. So,
exactly.
Here we go. So,
let's start. Flag number 1.
Poland.
Correct.
Yay! We're off to a flight. Hold on, I'm just going to cue up the music. Here we go. We need this, I feel. This is it. That's, yes.
The final flag down. Yes, nice.
It's just someone standing at the side of a road. Please, country road, take me home.
Flag number 2.
Jamaica.
Correct.
Yes. Oh my goodness. All right, okay.
Flag number 3.
Oh my god. Why?
Because it's got a dragon on it.
You build the hope and then you just smash it back down again. Yeah, like everyone's like the flag speed run, but no. Okay. It's got it, but you said it's not weird and provincial.
No, this is a national flag.
Is it Malaysia?
It's not Malaysia, but good guess. You're on the right continent.
Oh man, because this is my last chance to get full marks. I have never seen that flag before in my life.
It is a favoured one of geography of flag rounds everywhere.
Of course it is. I genuinely have never seen that flag before.
It's
ever.
like there's like 2 or 3 flags which crop up on almost every flag quiz. I've only put one of them on this one.
Is it holding 4 of the Dragon Balls? Is that what this is from?
But they are like almost like meditation orbs sort of things.
I choose to believe what I choose to believe. Okay.
Yeah, a Dragon Ball Z flag, yeah.
If
sure.
it's not, why not? If it's not Malaysia, then Mike, trust your gut, use your impeccable logic. Thank you. So, this flag is sick. Yes, it is, to be fair.
It is. It's a really, really nice flag.
It is a really, really nice flag. I'll give it that. I think that it's Belgium.
No European country would be dope enough to have this as their flag.
For real. Okay, if it's not Malaysia, it's got to be one of the smaller Asian countries. So
yeah.
What's near Malaysia? I don't know. Oh, actually, left field guess. Mm-hmm. Is it Nepal?
No, but you are so close.
Really?
You are so close. So Nepal is the other one that often pops up on flag quizzes because it's the one which is 2 triangles.
Oh, yes, of course. It's the one that's not a square. Yes. Wales.
This is nearby. It's Bhutan.
Oh, okay. Well, there goes my opportunity to get full marks, but hey-ho. All right, fine.
Flag number 4.
Oh, that's Argentina.
Correct.
Yes. Like, as I remember, it's got the weird sun in the middle that's sort of like the baby from the Teletubbies.
Yeah, that's what pretty much everyone says. Oops, sorry, my pen.
So, thank you, chat. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it.
Flag number 5.
Thomas the Tank Engine. No, this is... Wow, I mean, it's a lot to look at. Like I can genuinely only look at that for a period of time before I have to look away.
Yeah, wow, that is actually
when you start looking at it starts to play with your eyes. It's really weird. Yeah, it hurts a little bit. Okay, it's got to be Asian. It has to be one of the Asian countries.
Correct.
So, but again, this is where all of my knowledge is going to fail me. Is it?
Yeah, it's off center, and I hate it. It really is, and that is very much.
Is it the Philippines?
No.
Is it?
Actually, I have to fix
it. I genuinely don't know. I've narrowed it down to Asia.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that is the largest continent.
I know. So, is it... What's in Asia? Everything's in Asia. Is it one of the stands? Are the stands in Asia? No, they're not.
Yeah, most of them are, but...
Uzbekistan?
No.
No?
This is... Bangladesh.
Oh, okay, alright. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Flag number 6.
Turkey?
No, but good guess. It is a very similar flag to the Turkish flag. No, it's not Turkey.
No, I know.
Not the right continent.
I know. The thing is, right, I went on a trip at one point in Turkey, and I went to this... it was a castle, and in the castle it was talking about the Ottoman Empire, and I know that on flags that were part of the Ottoman Empire they tended to have the crescent moon with the stars, which is how the Turkish Empire got the flag that they have that they had then, which is now the Turkish
you're
flag.
Right. This is a country that is part of the Arab world.
Yeah, and it will be one of the countries that was at one point part of the Ottoman Empire, I'm guessing, but just by the symbology.
Yeah, no,
on the flag.
I can see why the logic is there.
So,
the crescent is like an Islamic symbol. Is like a lot of flags in the region will have that.
Now, I don't know what this looks like, so this is going to be a left field guess. But is it Egypt? I've never seen the Egyptian flag.
It isn't, but you're not too far away.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So this is the flag of Tunisia.
I would have never got that. I mean, yeah, fair enough. It's a lovely flag. I would have never got that.
So.
It's Ireland with a dot.
No, it isn't. Ireland is...
If you turn it the other way up. What you've done is you've photoshopped the Irish flag and put a dot in the middle and gone, now guess what country it is.
That's exactly what I have done.
I knew it, Anil, you trickster.
I have thrown this in here. This is not a flag at all.
And you're like...
This is just a creation
correct.
I have come up with.
Ireland too. Yeah, exactly. It's Nyland. Okay, so...
Ireland to Iran Boogaloo.
I mean, it's lovely, again, but I genuinely... Is it Greenland?
Somebody's asking me to do an evil laugh.
You should do an evil laugh. Beautiful.
Yeah. Anyway.
Is it Greenland?
It's not Greenland.
They love it. The chat, they love it. The chat, they're on board. Is it... Someone clip it. Is it... I don't know. Anything I say would be a guess at this point. Is it... I'm literally rolling a wheel of, like, a spinning wheel of countries in my head as to what I'm going to guess. Tunisia?
We just had Tunisia.
I know.
It's not the same flag as the one you have just seen, Mike.
It might be Tunisia. Is it Tunisia?
No, but it is Africa.
Morocco?
So the country I thought you were going to say is India, because it is a very similar flag.
But that has the Wheel of Life on.
Yes.
And I know that. Yeah, so
I thought what I thought is I would trick you by making you think it was India, but
no, the Indian flag is one of the only flags I know.
This is actually the flag of Niger.
Oh right,
yes,
okay. Oh man. Oh boy, that's lovely. It's really, really nice.
We're on to flag number 9.
But there are 2 countries that have this flag.
No, there aren't. There is only one country which has this flag.
The Netherlands.
No. This is not the Dutch flag.
Luxembourg?
Correct!
There we go, okay.
So,
fine.
The reason why that it isn't is the Dutch flag is a darker shade of blue on the bottom.
Are you being serious?
Yes. No, the shade is different on the Dutch flag. The proportions are slightly different as well on the Dutch flag.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my
it's
god.
Almost the Dutch flag, but it's not. It is the Luxembourg flag.
Oh my god. Now, see, flag trivia, I remember from a book that I read at my grandparents' house when I was like 11. And that's where most of my flag trivia comes
It
from.
might be in the same book, because I had a book of flag trivia, like
really?
like a smallish book.
Yeah, a little one.
Yeah,
just a little one that talked about stuff like
yes.
that. Yeah. we might have even read the same flag book. Oh, wow.
Flag number 10.
Oh, God. It's like the anti-Switzerland. It's got to be part...
Yeah, it's as about antithetical from Switzerland as you can get.
Really?
Yes. Like, in a way, it is about as diametrically opposed to Switzerland.
But that would make it in Oceania.
Correct. It is in Oceania.
What? But it's not New Zealand, and it's not Australia.
No. However, you have... If you were a rugby fan, you would probably recognise this flag.
It's part of the Six Nations.
No, the Six Nations is just Europe.
And no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, New Zealand is in the Six Nations.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is.
The Six Nations are England, Scotland, Wales, Ireland, France, and Italy.
Oh. Wait, but which ones do the All Blacks play in then?
The All Blacks play in a cup which includes Australia, South Africa, and New Zealand.
Yeah.
And I think Argentina is part of that one now as well. Chaotic Switzerland.
Chaotic Switzerland.
I didn't know Elastoplast had a flag. Wow. I can... Whoa.
Oh, wow. I mean, that's brutal. That's brutal. I'm not angry. I'm not angry at all. I was just genuinely confused because I thought that the All Blacks played in the Six Nations Cup, and it turns out they don't. If I knew... I don't know rugby.
No, and that's the thing. It's like...
So, it's like going, if you knew cricket... I don't know cricket either.
But you are, as I say, you are in Oceania here.
What other countries are in Oceania? Is it Oceania or Oceania?
Oceania.
Either. Yeah, it doesn't matter, I suppose, yeah.
Because, I mean, most people call it Australasia anyway, so...
Because the only countries that I know that are in Oceania are Australia and New Zealand.
Well,
I don't know how big.
A lot more
but I don't know how big Oceania is.
Friday afternoon job with MS Paint. Ooh, you're really laying on the burns here, Trevor.
Wow. Wow. But don't be so brutal. Don't be so brutal. So, okay. One more time. The
VOD's going to be really weird with that coming in at weird intervals.
Yeah, no, a Tonga, shit. I clicked it by accident. All right,
Yeah.
no, I would have never got that. I would have never got that.
When I say rugby, it's like because they are frequent participants of the Rugby World Cup. They like along with New Zealand and Australia from that region.
Did I swear?
Yeah.
Oh yes, I did. Yeah, when I did that. All right, cool.
Flag number 11.
What is that? What is that? That's like someone took a painting that was a little bit avant-garde and went, you know what, Phil, you did a really good job with that. We should put that on our flag. And so it's a dog with a sword.
It's not a dog.
It's a dog with a sword, Adil.
Sure, it's a dog with a sword.
Is it a lion?
Yeah.
It's a lion.
Yeah.
So it's an African country, maybe. No clue. Nigeria?
No.
No, that's green and white, isn't it, I think?
Yes. Nigeria's green, white, green.
Yeah,
if I remember correctly.
Brutal. Solid callback.
Oh, wow, right.
Solid callback. It's an Asian country.
It is an Asian country.
That's what chat says.
Yeah.
Occasionally glimpsing at chat. It's got to be one of those ones, one of the little ones that's up near Mongolia again.
It is a small country.
I don't know the names of any of those countries. Uzbekistan?
No. This is the flag of Sri Lanka.
What?
Yes.
That's the flag of Sri Lanka?
That is the flag of Sri Lanka. So that is the Lion of Kandy, one of the a central kingdom that used to be in the part of Sri Lanka. So that is their flag, and it also incorporate like these are the green for the Buddhists and the orange for the Hindus as two predominant ethnic religions in the country.
I mean, as a symbology, that's stunning. Like, that's really stunning. That's a very inclusive flag.
Yeah. Shame the country history has not exactly followed that.
I mean, I wouldn't know, unfortunately, yeah. But yeah. Okay.
So,
moving
flag
on.
number 12.
That's the UNSC flag.
No, these are all national flags. But I know, but exactly. I know. That's kind of why I put this in here. It is
because I make a Halo reference.
No, but
UNSC is the Marine Corps from Halo.
Yes, it is.
You're thinking of UNESCO,
but there is a UN agency which has like UN peacekeepers have this shade of blue and things like that, which is actually why this country adopted that shade of blue.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Because this is basically the flag that they put on every military vehicle in every military combat simulator from the 90s. They put that flag on it. And so all I can see is like a little Willis Jeep with that in tow. Genuinely. I have literally... Cricket, says chat. Again, I don't... Texas, says chat.
No, this country has nothing to do with cricket.
The Lone Star State. Like, I've got no idea. It's lovely, but I have no idea.
So this is the flag of Somalia.
Oh, interesting.
So they adopted the blue on their flag from the UN peacekeeping forces.
I see.
So, 3 more to go.
3. I've screwed this 6 ways to Sunday. So, yep, let's keep going.
Flag number 13.
I mean, that is gorgeous. Now, that is a nice flag to look at. Do you know why? Because the contrast is high enough that the colours don't blur into each other.
Yes, or dance, or shift.
Or do anything. That is a nice flag. I like that flag. Do you know why else I like that flag? And the chat might know this as well, because electric blue is my favourite colour, and I love that. And yellow is my favourite contrasting colour to blue. So, again, I also love that. Atlantis, says chat. I am with you. The Percy Jackson Pride flag. I mean, that's also a solid shout. Zolf confirmed. Yes. So
Atlantis or Atlanta, same thing. Ooh.
Oh, God.
Depending on the Futurama episode.
To be fair. So now, the worst part about this is, I have seen that flag before, and I even know where I've seen that flag before. It was when I was in Lisbon, and I was with Sony PlayStation, and we were walking down this big stretch of water that had every flag. I think it had every flag on it.
Right.
And that's where I saw that flag.
It would stand out. Weirdly enough, it doesn't stand out as much in its region. But
Azza hates this blue, apparently. I don't know.
Kid has a guess as to what region we're in?
With a flag like that, it's probably going to be the Emirates?
No, we're in the Caribbean.
Really?
We're in Barbados.
That's the Bayesian flag.
That's the Barbadian flag.
Is it Barbadian or
Barbadian?
Barbadian.
Yeah.
Wow, man. That's cool.
Well,
I like that.
I picked some interesting ones for this.
Yeah, no, I really like that.
So,
I really like that.
Flag number 14.
I thought that there was going to be a bonus one in here, which would be like the Illuminati or something like that, which is just like a throwaway point. But no, this is legit. That's got the same blue again.
No, this is technically, as in, what, the Somalian flag?
Yeah.
No, this is a different blue.
Clearly. So, why would it have 5 stars on? Because
actually, I'm going to look that up.
Stars normally mean something.
Yeah, they usually do. I'm actually going to look this one up because I'm not entirely sure why.
Because if it was a bigger star, I might have mistaken it for the Star of David and said that it was Israel, but Israel is the other way up, right? So, TripAdvisor. Thanks, Plum.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Tell me in a second.
Yeah, no, that's
So this...
That's really interesting. Okay, cool. That's a nice bit of trivia I've learnt.
So, I think that this is... Argentina?
No, but you're on the right... No, because we've already had the Argentinian flag.
Did we?
Argentina, you said you recognised because of the sun face.
Oh yes, yeah. No, of course, yes, no, that's the
I'm not counting that as a guess.
No, because I'm being an idiot again. Okay, it's not Argentina. It's Bosnia.
No,
I've genuinely got no idea, mate.
Okay, we are in Honduras.
Oh wow!
So apparently,
what do the stars mean?
The blue stripes represent the Pacific Ocean and the Caribbean Sea.
Okay.
The 5 stars represent the 5 nations of the United States of Central America. So Honduras, El Salvador, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, and Guatemala. And the hope that those nations will form a union once again.
Oh, that's... Yeah. Wow, that's amazing.
Apparently.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. What do you think of that, chat? That's pretty nice, eh? Man. I love it.
There's a whole bunch of history going to that's why that's like, that's why that is such a sad dream. In the sense of like never really going to happen, but oh wow.
No, probably not.
Okay, so your final flag, final one in the round.
Okay,
and the final question of this quiz.
Oh God,
is. Your final flag is
Denmark.
No!
Norway?
Correct!
Oh my God! Oh my God! I thought... Do you know what? Before you clicked, I thought this was going to go one of two ways. I thought it was either going to be the Union Jack, and it would be like... But actually, this isn't the Union Jack, because the white stripes... the white stripes are actually going the wrong way, so this flag is upside down. But no. I thought that might be it, but no, here we are with Norway. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. The big one has been deployed. I actually got to the end of this quiz and didn't get 1 point.
You made it to the end of the quiz?
Oh, man.
You did not score 1 point?
Thank God.
You didn't score 10 points.
I know.
You scored 37 points.
Yeah!
Out of 80, out of 90.
37, that's like a third. I mean, that's fine. I got a third of the answers right.
For a quiz I have written that you had no idea about, that you had no study for,
no.
I'd say that is admirable. You put in so much... Come here.
Oh, thank you, Anil.
That was fantastic, fantastic job.
I genuinely am sweating, and I genuinely... that seriously was such mental yoga. I can't even begin to...
But did you enjoy that?
I did. I enjoyed that a lot. And thank you so much for putting this together, because I know how much effort you put into actually putting this together. So thank you so much.
I hope it wasn't too hard, because obviously it's a case of... Especially the first time that I'm pitching a quiz to somebody, it's very difficult to know what level to pitch it at and things like that. And of course, also I was writing for chat and to see how well they do. I hope you all enjoyed that as well.
Yeah. What scores did you get, by the way, chat?
Yeah. If anybody was keeping track, put your answers in score or put it in the Discord and let's see.
Also, can I just say, we just got followed by Chaotic Cuddlefish.
Nice.
That's amazing.
That's an amazing name.
That is genuinely an amazing name. Wow. No one was keeping score. That's fine. Someone was in the 50s.
Nice.
33, 32.
Yeah.
Thank you for the follow,
Falcon Reynolds.
Falcon Reynolds.
Yeah.
I fucking love the internet. Yeah. I love the internet so much.
The total number of points was 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Yeah, total number of points was 90. So well done, all of you. Well done, everyone who tried, who gave it a go. Like as I say, Mike put in amazing determination. I'm sure you all did. You all did too. Well,
maximum effort. Maximum effort achieved.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
I had a lot of fun too.
I really enjoyed.
I got 41% of the questions right. Wow.
That's not a bad score.
Thank you for the follow as well, Wilbur-Indy. Yeah, I think that's okay. I'm genuinely... seriously, though, when I knew that you, of all people, were making a quiz, I thought I was going to score about 20% as an optimistic guess. So to have doubled that was genuinely...
I wouldn't have written a quiz that you would have scored nothing on, because that's not good quiz. Well, it's not fair to you. Yeah. It's also not good quiz design. No.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a whole bunch of things that go into designing a trivia quiz and pitching it and things like that. Part of it is also knowing your audience, and so there is a large level around difficulty centers around that.
Maximum effort. I love it. Thank you, chat.
What would you do a quiz on for me? The chat is asking.
Wow, what would I quiz Anil on? So Anil is a specialist on a lot of things. So I mean, you know, lots and lots of cool stuff. But if you want to suggest, have a suggest in the chat. But what I would probably do is I probably would do Eurovision. That would probably be my quiz for you.
Because it's a subject I know a lot about, and if I get things wrong, I'll be really frustrated.
It will literally be the opposite dynamic of what we have here, where I know nothing about geography, and you know loads and loads about Eurovision. So would you guys like to see? We could do a Sandbox Sunday again, where I quiz Anil on Eurovision. I know a few people are saying mythology. I'd
quite happily do a mythology quiz and see where my gaps are in that.
Don't think
mythology is a bit of a weird one though, because it depends on the source that you're looking at. So, particularly on Greek mythology, there are various conflicting sources as to even things like a creation myth.
See, now the thing is, right? I would chat you and me. I would have to put in the effort to find things out about mythology so I could quiz Anil on it. And I know that if I picked something like mythology, because of what you're saying, Anil, which I knew already, there is conflicting information out there. I would not only have to find things that were not only widely accepted, but true, and I don't think it would work out very well.
The amount of effort you'd have to actually do in verifying sources on that subject would be quite hard.
Well, and frankly, we would probably end up in a debate rather than a quiz.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is why I'm probably going to steer away from mythology. Cryptids I could do, but I'm more inclined to do Eurovision because I think that would be fun. Pokemon. We could do a Pokemon quiz. Have a think about it. Tweet me at Mikey_Scamp. Tweet him.
At Goody Gumdrop.
Or tweet us on at Rusty Quill.
Yeah. Well.
The Rusty Quill. With the Rusty Quill?
At the Rusty Quill.
At the Rusty Quill, yeah. Alex Newell. Mythology according to Alex Newell.
Oh, God.
Can you...
Oh, wow.
Do you know what I could do? I've just realised. I could do a Rusty quiz for you.
You could do?
I could do a Rusty quiz where I quiz you on RQG, the Magnus Archives, Stellar Firma, Outliers, and RQ Streams.
Oh, wow.
And those would be your rounds.
So all our content, basically.
So you would have a quiz for each and a general knowledge round. How about that?
Sure. Yes.
Yeah? Are you down?
Let's go for that. So.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. If you're down for it, it looks like the chat's up for it as well. So let's do that. I can't guarantee it will be next week. It will probably be at some point in the future after your hiatus.
It won't be next week because I'm going on holiday on the 9th. So.
Oh yeah, of course that is next week, isn't it? Wow. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Take it away.
Yeah. As I say, hope you enjoyed that. Hope everyone liked that. We'll Obviously, you did, so we are going to try and do that again. So, what's coming up on RQ streams?
This Wednesday.
I will be streaming solo from 4:30 GMT to 7:30 GMT, and we will be looking at Sid Meier's Colonization, the original game from 1994.
Very close to the hit 1996 game Fear.
On next Saturday, Mike will be hosting this stream by himself. And what will you be playing?
So on Saturday at 3 PM GMT, I am going to be playing the horror title Soma. I'm going to be streaming by myself, so stop by. It's going to be 3 PM, the usual slot. And so it will be 3 PM until roughly 7.
Yeah.
But we'll see how far we get.
We won't have a Sandbox Sunday next week.
Unfortunately not.
Probably the next Sandbox Sunday will be when I get back. So as I said, I'm going to be out of the country for a couple of weeks. So after my stream on Wednesday, I think I'll be missing 2 Wednesdays, and then I'll be back kind of like at the end of the month.
That's right. I'm being left in sole control of the RQ Streams channel for the next 2 weeks at least. And so you and me, chat, we're going to have a lot of fun. Then when Anil comes back, we'll be picking up some new... Well, you're picking up some new content, aren't you?
Yes. So I can let you know, folks, that when I come back, my Wednesday, I will be playing a game from start to ostensibly finish, because how large it is, I'm not entirely sure.
It's massive. Well, I know that it is. I've seen it.
It is, but like how much of the run and side quests I do is going to be a thing. So I will be looking at West of Loathing as my first playthrough, my first full playthrough.
So that's going to be fun. And yeah, otherwise it'll just be business as usual.
Business as usual. Yep.
So this Wednesday at 4, then this Saturday coming at 3. And there'll be no Sandbox Sunday.
And then it'll just be Saturdays while I'm away.
Until for the next 2-3 weeks. And then when Anil comes back, it'll be back to Wednesdays at 4, Saturdays at 3, and then we'll have another Sandbox Sunday where I will quiz Anil on...
Oh, we want to do that one next, then?
I think so. Well, that gives us a month. It gives me a month of research on RQG and all of the stuff that we do, and it also gives you enough time to prepare.
Yeah, because I'm probably going to have to do a bit of a re-listen. Anyway.
All right.
So
we'll round it off there.
We'll round it off there. Just a quick note to say, if you want to support us, that is absolutely fantastic. You can do so by donating directly with the link down below or an !donate. Alternatively, you can sign up to our Patreon. Patreon.com/Rusty Quill, where you will have access to bonus materials and things depending on what level you sub at for the various other shows, because we are a podcast network. If anyone here is coming to us just on the back of our streams, you may not know that we put out 3 podcasts a week.
That's true. All the information is just down there. And also our link to our Patreon is as well. So give that a click, it'll take you straight there.
I think that's it.
So it's goodbye from me then. I've been Mike.
I've been Anil.
And we will see you next Wednesday. Well, Anil will see you next Wednesday on RQ Streams. Thank you very much, everyone.
Take care, everyone. Have a great Sunday.
Take care. Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye, chat. See ya. Bye. It's good to see you. Bye. Bye, chat. We love you. Bye. See you. Bye.